It's Sunday, and I'm here. You thought maybe I wasn't going to make it because this is going to be our minute one of 6 straight hours of podcasting. No, still here. Why would I miss out on Pantelis Live? This is probably the best show on YouTube, which, by the way, might not exist in a little bit. YouTube changed their terms of service. We're going to get to that in a second. There's fuckery afoot. But first, let me introduce to you the man myth, half Minotaur, Poseidon.
It's fucking cold, mate.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not that cold outside, actually.
No, I know,
It's
but
better.
I like saying that.
You like saying it's fucking?
It's fucking cold.
Oh,
Like
Poseidon, we've got a long day ahead of us.
Yes, I'm aware.
So for those of you who are in Montreal and have a chance, we're going to be at 7 p.m. today at the Bordel Comedy Club with Mike. We're going to do 2 live recordings of 2 Drink Minimum. They're going to be the Christmas and New Year's episode, respectively. They're going to go up at those times, Christmas and New Year's, so that we can take some time off then. And we got a gift exchange that's going to happen, and we're going to share a lot of Christmas stories in the Christmas episode. I got some good shit. I got some aces up my sleeve for that one. So, Poseidon, before I get to you trying to beat up a guy in a Mercedes, just so people are aware, in case this channel ever dies, that's why I tell people, go to iTunes or wherever you are, subscribe to the Pantelis Podcast, 2 Drink Minimum, on your podcast app, the audio ones, because this video thing might not be going on easily for too long. So here's the thing that I noticed about YouTube when they changed their terms of service, right? One of the things they asked is they needed you to agree that your channel, whether it's made for kids or not, right? Now ours, none of my channels, this or Greek soccer, nothing's for kids. So I said no, it's not, because the thing is, if you say it is, and any content on there is something that they deem not for children, they could sue you. Forget deleting your channel. Yeah, they're going hardcore. Then even when you say no, so my channel is for adults that want some comedy. Just check out what Pantelis is up to. And they're like, what is this idiot up to? Even that, they said they can delete your channel for what they deem is content that's not, commercially viable to them. To them. Meaning, if you have 500,000 subscribers, your channel's super successful, you have your own sponsors, you're making $10,000 an episode, let's say. So it's your business. But they can't really run the ads that they want in front of your videos. To them, it's not commercially viable. Which means that the years of the independent creators that they were supporting and nurturing are going to come to an end soon. It's going to be the like Lily Singh type of fucking nonsense and the corporate people, NBC videos, like Jimmy Fallon puts those clips and all that shit. That's what it's going to end up going to, the way it looks.
That's really gay.
Is that, that's what it took from this. It's the gay agenda. That's what it is.
No, but that sucks. That's retarded.
Yeah.
That's
what it is. That's the correct word. There we
go.
go.
But why don't they make like a YouTube adult version?
It's not a YouTube adult. That's called YouPorn, sir.
No. But not anything pornographic. But like, you know what I mean?
No, it's not even pornographic. Like what we do here, this show, there's nothing pornographic. There's nothing crazy that,
Yeah.
we fuck around, we joke, we talk about our lives.
Yeah.
Same thing with 2 Drink Minimum. It's not, we're not stabbing people, we're not torturing people. It's nothing insane.
Yeah.
But the way things are going now, right, with everybody being so sensitive, and then people complaining like cancel them, or you shouldn't be sponsoring this, your ads shouldn't be running. People are so nervous. This is what's happening. Yeah, so just warning people. Not just me. There's a lot of channels like me that are in danger of that. If YouTube, I saw a video from Abba and Preach, a channel that they like. It's these black guys that do I think content about their culture or something like that, and they're not edgy at all. And their channel, they had like 500,000 subscribers. They just deleted it within your terms of service.
No.
Yeah, because I think in a lot of what they're uploading, they had the words black, race, whatever, because what they are. It's like me putting Greek, soccer, whatever, And so it was kind of, it was like no nonsense type of you're out. And there's like successful channel that,
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But what did they do? Did they just lose all that content?
Well, yeah, if you don't back your shit up and it's just up there.
Fuck.
Yeah. So a lot, like the 2 Drink Minimum episodes, the ones that are like after the when we started putting a lot of free ones, I have them all backed up. I have a hard drive.
Just in case.
Just in case. But it doesn't matter. They're all on Compound anyway. So Compound has a backup as well.
Okay.
But for my Pantelis podcast stuff right now, apart from the audio files, which are, on my website, for the audio podcast, all the video stuff is all on YouTube. So if YouTube would decide to delete our videos, our channel, all those videos would be gone as well. This just thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's why. So this whole new podcast network shit that people were rumoring about us starting or whatever, you never know. We might have to at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't. Well. Yeah. People aren't gonna have a choice.
Anyway, so for those of you, again, just reminding you now that more people are in the chat. If you're in Montreal, 7 p.m. tonight, we're going to be at the Bordel. That's in 3 hours. With Mike, we're doing 2 drink minimum live, Christmas and New Year's episode. We're going to do a gift exchange. Nobody knows what they have in the gift exchange yet. And we're going to do stories, a lot of Christmas-related stories. And I think that Poseidon's not winning this one. Not the maybe the New Year's one, but the Christmas one, I think with all the fuckery that I have to talk about,
Yeah.
I think I have
for
you beat.
sure.
Yeah, I think I have you beat.
By the way, I do know what I'm getting for Christmas
Really?
for the gift exchange. Yeah.
You know what I got you?
Yeah.
Who told you? Really? Homer told you?
No, it's a joke. I'm playing. I'm messing with you. Your face. You got so angry. Oh my god.
Because I know that he got tickets. He wants to come check out. I would if he had told you. This is
No,
not
no,
even a
no,
joke.
he didn't. He
I would
didn't.
have said him out.
No. I'm. It's a joke. I
no,
just
I know
wanted
now
to
you
see
told
your
me it's a joke,
reaction.
but I would have kicked him out. I'm a no nonsense kind of motherfucker nowadays.
No, I have no clue what you got me. To be honest, I just wanted to see your reaction for a bit. You got so angry. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because I told him because I thought he wasn't gonna say. I told him because I knew he wanted to know. You know, so I'm letting him know. So
No, he didn't. He didn't pull a bitch move like that.
Okay.
I told him what I got you and Mike as well, and he didn't. Tell
yeah,
me.
you know, he didn't tell me, and I didn't even want to know because I wanted to
Yeah,
get surprised. But
exactly.
he didn't tell me.
No, but even if he was about to tell me, I'd stop him
Okay.
because I don't want to. I want it to be a surprise, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to shut that, let's see here. Damn, we really need a new video site. Yeah, we do need a new video site because what YouTube was doing. It's also my fault too, I guess. Well, I got on later on YouTube. I should have been on YouTube years ago. I could have had a much bigger channel. I got on, like I started this channel, like I had the channel, but I didn't do anything with it. But I started putting stuff on here as soon as they started to, demonetize, shadow ban. Like I got in the worst possible time.
Yeah, but you still power through.
Yeah, not that much. It would have been this type of content, this type of channel with the money that we put in and just the way it looks, all that. Years before would have been fucking, it would have skyrocketed.
Humongous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're having fun.
Yeah.
We're doing our thing. We're Parkex successes. We're local successes. So it's we had a. So I was gonna talk about it on 2 Drink Minimum this week, but I'll tell you guys now. I guess before I let Mike in on the details because it's pretty funny. So I went. YouTube is the new television. Not really. It's gonna as soon as they start blocking channels, getting rid of them, people are gonna leave. They're gonna go to other.
Oh yeah,
platforms.
it's gonna hurt them bad.
Yeah, they could have been the new TV by having everything on there. So you just go to YouTube and you get everything. And instead now they're like, only if you say this stuff. Oh, well. So let me tell you about TV. So we need a new platform. You see, no SB with no BS rather with SB is thinking the same thing as everyone else.
Yeah.
A new platform is needed. It might come. Vimeo might step up their game and stop charging people. So it's true. If you charge everyone, it's going to be difficult to get people to go on there. So I needed. So my eyes were hurting. Because the TV that I had it for a bit. I got it a few years ago. It was too small for the place that I'd moved in, like in the living room. It was.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I'm not good with TVs. I don't even remember what the size was of the one I bought. I just assumed I knew the size. Now I assumed it was like a 55-inch TV that I had that I thought was too small. It wasn't. Poseidon remembers because when I bought it, apparently it was in the 40s or something.
39.
39. So it was a fucking smaller TV than what I thought. So bear that in mind. So my calculations were off. So I looked online and I was like, okay, I need something bigger than a 55 because that's what I have now, which I didn't. And I found a 65-inch TV that was on sale at Best Buy. It was on sale like pre-Black Friday, So I was like, oh, nice. I need a deal, It's like, I got a deal. This is the TV I want. I'm going to go get it. So I show up and I go to talk to the guys that work there. They have like guys that work just for Sony because it was Sony TV. And they were ignoring me. They were talking with someone else about eggs or something stupid that had nothing to do with TVs.
Eggs?
Yeah, it was some nonsense. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to try. So I looked for the TV myself and I found the one that I wanted. I was like, nice, this is it. And it looked huge. I was like, maybe the box is just really big. Like it's very big. I was like, but it's just a little bit bigger than mine, right? So I go to the guy, I want this TV. The Sony guy's like, oh, you want to know the information about this TV? I was like, no, I don't need the information. I checked up online. I did my own research. This is the TV I want to buy. You're going to bring the cash? How's this going to work? He's like, no, the guy from Best Buy has to sell it to you. I was like, all right, fine. So this guy from Best Buy comes. He's like, sir, are they helping you find a TV? I go, nobody's helping. I found my TV. Just sell me this TV. I want this TV. So I started to get a little agitated because I just wanted the TV. Like, I don't want anything else. Just give me the TV. And then the guy's like, oh, okay. Did they talk to you about a soundbar, or do you want a soundbar speakers? I go, look, I have a soundbar that I bought from here like 2 months ago when it was on sale. I'm not gonna buy another fucking soundbar. Already when I bought it, I felt like I was ripping myself off, you know. But I only got it because it was on sale. And he's like, yeah, what kind? And I go, it's a Samsung. I don't want to match it to have a Sony. My TV right now is a Sony. It works as a Samsung soundbar. I don't need anything. Just I have everything I need. Just send me the fucking TV. So now the guy, instead of seeing that I'm agitated, he's like, oh, did he talk to you about calibration? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, about calibrating the TV. And like, I'm not going to calibrate it here, man. I'm in the fucking store. I'm going to calibrate it at home. Don't worry about that. He's like, no. But we can send a guy over to calibrate it for you, half price. So I go, no, I got a guy, my buddy Poseidon's coming over. Don't worry about it. He'll calibrate it. And then the guy looks at me in disgust, and he's like, is he, the guy coming over, is he CSS certified? Something like that. So my fuse went off. And I look at him and I'm like, can you shut the fuck up and sell me this fucking TV? You're really starting to fucking agitate me right now. All that, like fucking that, everything. So the guy, it took him a few seconds to register. He was smiling, and then it registered. He's like, oh, and he's just like, okay. So we go to the cash there to pay, and he was never looking up. He had the thing. He gave me the keypad. Never asked me for insurance. Nothing. He knew. He was just putting. He said, yeah, okay. Somebody's gonna meet you in the front. Just bring your car around. Someone's gonna meet you in the front. I was so pissed at this fucking guy. Calibrate my fucking TV.
You know what he's talking about calibrating?
The brightness and shit like that, bro. Yeah. First of all, you think I'm gonna pay some asshole to come to my house to calibrate my TV? So you're telling me Sony's selling all these fucking TVs out there where you could turn them on and magically it could just be black? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. And the way he looked, he's like, your friend, is he CSS certified or something?
Oh, by the way.
Get the fuck out of here.
Before I think, where did I read this?
I used to remember.
Before they box them, they pre-calibrate. Before they put them in the box.
Yeah, obviously.
In case the TV comes out and like it's in black and white or whatever.
So it never happens. Yeah, they're all.
Yeah, exactly.
These fucking, and also if you want to calibrate something with fucking settings on your TV, worst case scenario, go to YouTube. Go online, find a fucking tutorial. It's online if you need help with something. But the thing is, this guy also to look at him and be like, is this guy certified? I'm going to fucking certify to kick your ass. Like, what are you talking about? Is he certified?
I'm certified to break his knees, though.
He's certified crazy. Look at him. He's certified crazy. So he said, and I didn't, you know what? Normally, sometimes I feel bad.
Yeah.
I didn't feel bad for this kid because it was once, twice, and then the second he gave me that face and said, is he certified or whatever? I said, you know what? He deserves it now. I go, you fucking, can you just sell me this fucking TV? You're really starting to piss me the fuck off.
You know what it is? Because they do that training. I've been there for that fucking training because I work.
Where they ignore what you say, they just keep talking?
No, it's rebuttals. They call it the rebuttals.
Let me tell you something, bro. He had no rebuttal.
But
I should have said.
But the thing is,
retort, sir.
But people. But here's the thing about sales, right? Most people aren't salesmen. They're not able to. There's also common sense that comes into play.
This guy's not interested in anything. He just
a
wants
lot
the
of
TV.
the stuff that they teach in training, you cannot use, like because people get annoyed. There's different situations. Everyone's different. You know what I mean? You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe that might be good for an old lady.
Exactly. He basically didn't know what I mentioned online, which is common sense. What we're mostly missing is common sense. And also, again, let's not forget the fact that this TV was way too big. I overdid it. Because like I said, I thought it was 55. I didn't know. I was like, I don't know. Because, inches diagonal. Like, I don't fucking know what this
is.
And
it's exponential, eh? Whenever you go larger.
Yeah. So I didn't fucking know. So then we get to my place with Poseidon. He shows up. And he's like, it's a little big, no? 65? And then I was like, no, man, it's just a little bit bigger than what we have. And he's like, what are you talking about? You have just like a 30-something inch. I was like, what? I thought it was 55. He's like, no, bro, I was there when you bought
it. Mine's a 55 and it's huge.
And then I was pissed because I was like, fuck, now I spent extra money that I didn't want to spend because I thought I had to spend. And I was like, fuck, son of a bitch. I was like, let's just try it. Massive. It felt, do you remember how that felt? Like it's huge. Like Travolta, I have to look up at Travolta. Travolta's huge when I put Pulp Fiction. So then I was like in a weird place. I was like, do I return this fucking TV now? But it looked nice.
Nah, it's nice.
And they said, I'll get used to it.
But like mine's 55 and I'm further back and it's still too big sometimes. So like you're closer and it's a 65. So it's like, whoa. So when I was playing Pro Evo, I was like, I had to, bro, I would pass the ball and I had to go.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then they're passing this way towards the line. I go, it was retarded.
So Silver and Gold's asking, why didn't I get it at Amazon? Now, here's a funny backstory to this. I originally, the night before, purchased the same TV for the same price off Amazon. And before they shipped it in the morning, I canceled, and I'll tell you why. Because I figured it's coming through the mail. every time Amazon brings stuff for the mail, I see these guys. Sometimes they throw the shit, they fuck around. So I go, if the TV is broken and it's a big motherfucker, I'm gonna have so much more trouble returning it, bringing it to a fucking UPS or whatever, wherever the fuck they want me to bring it so that they can return it. It's gonna be a nightmare, right? However, if Best Buy fucks around, I can grab him, we bring the TV to Best Buy and yell. That was it. I figured Best Buy could just drive down the street and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" That's why.
By the way, it was such a big motherfucker, your TV. I literally had to scoot under to screw the legs as if
Yeah,
it
was
like a car or
impossible.
some
Yeah,
shit.
it was. I overdid it. It's overkill. It's like
not that as much as you would think, by a bit, but fuck it, bro. Enjoy life.
Yeah, it's a bit too big.
That's what she
No,
said.
they have no hassle. They'll take the TV back, silver and gold. It's just no one's gonna come to my house and pick up the TV.
Yeah.
I have to go to one of these fucking, print out the label,
Yeah.
and then if I don't have the box right, imagine if I throw out the box and the TV breaks in like a month or something, and then I don't have the box because you have to find a box to send it in. You know how big this motherfucker is. I have to find a custom box to send this shit. It's a nightmare.
But
Yeah.
with your attitude, you could. I'm convinced you could get somebody to come pick it up from Purelator. Purelator will do this, not UPS or Canada Post, but Purelator. You'd probably be able.
You
to
never
get
throw out the box. I already threw out the box, silver and gold. That box is gone. I threw it out. There's no way I'm keeping that fucking box.
I kept mine for 30 days.
I'm trying something, and I am enjoying my life more. Clutter free. Clutter free.
Yeah.
If I don't need you, you're out of here. Whether you're a human being or a goddamn box. Some guy unfollowed angrily and said he doesn't want to follow my channels anymore.
Why?
Because he sent a story last week that he wanted us to cover. He sent to me and Phil on Twitter. It was about a pedophile ring in something like that, in Muslim pedophiles or something in Canada. So I sent it to Phil. Phil was going to look at it. He couldn't verify initially because it was like not a credible site or whatever. So he says he's going to look into it. And then he didn't get the chance. He didn't get the chance to look into it. And so we did the show. We forgot about it completely. And then the guy started messaging us like, why the fuck are you working for the deep state now? Like, why didn't you mention it or whatever? So then
Are
I'm
you
like,
serious?
yeah. And then I look back, I go, yeah, he said the story. So I'm like, why didn't we talk about this? And Phil's like, well, I couldn't verify the story. Like the sources of the sources are all sites that are not super credible. So we can't just go on air and be like, this guy's a pedophile. He goes like, we don't have all the details. And I forgot about it. He has kids. He's busy because I forgot. So we just did the stories that were there. But the guy didn't believe it. He says that we're working for the deep state or some shit. Which is not true. Just obviously, this is who they hired, the deep state. So yeah,
Park X, bro.
yeah. So I was like, fuck, some people, bro.
Nah, what can you do?
Yeah, I appreciate the passion, but misplaced.
Very misplaced.
I'm the deep state. If there's a deep state, I'll tell you something. They don't like me.
We've been talking shit about Hillary this whole time, but
I've been talking shit about everyone.
But really, we work for her. That's why we haven't been touched.
Noah's like, yeah, that sounds like something someone worked for the deep state would say. That would be a fucking twist, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twist of the century, bro.
Poseidon. Bro, like I said last time, Poseidon is the leader of the intellectual dark web. He calls Jordan Peterson and tells him what to say. This is the first thing, bro. Clean your fucking room. And he's like, I'll write a book about that. Keep your room in order. Yeah, Tom Ernst is part of the deep state after 12 beers. Epstein committed suicide and Prince Philip is innocent. Lies, David. Lies. There's no way Epstein killed himself. I don't believe that shit for a second.
Bro, he didn't even have shoelaces.
Oh, happy 420. There we go. People that work for the Clintons have been killed. Yeah, everyone gets killed, bro. Everyone.
God,
Don't get in that business.
But wait, hold on. Since people keep getting killed, people who keep working for them keep getting killed. Wouldn't you think people were like, I'm not working for you?
People are stupid.
You know what it is? The money is so good, and I'll be like,
No. A lot of people don't even make. You know, I found out about like politicians. I was yelling. I want to because a girl that I grew up with, she got involved here in politics. She ran during the last election, and the district she ran in, I knew she wasn't going to win. So I saw her. I go, what the fuck? Conservatives not going to win that. Why? This is fucking stupid. So then I saw her at the cafe, and I told her, I go, what the fuck were you doing? Like the day after. I was like, of course you're going to lose. And she's like, no, I knew I was going to lose. I go, so why'd you get in it? She's like, for experience. It looks good if you get experience. Like in politics, if you want to be there, they value the experience doing it. I go, okay. How much did they pay you for all this? She's like, nothing. I go, so you wasted your fucking time campaigning, going around, and you get nothing. She's like, no, until you win, unless you win and get in, you're not paid. So it's so fucked up that even when you win, it's garbage because basically society is paying money for you to fuck around and do nothing, basically, most of the time. And then if you don't win, you just spent your time and the way you justify it in your head is experience. If somebody comes to me and says, I have political experience, been trying to run a campaign that never won, I'd be like, that's not a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck,
Yeah, I too experienced failure.
That's
man.
like me going to restaurants, be like, I haven't experienced as waiter.
Yeah, why?
But like the restaurants I worked out, I was shit. I do have experience in restaurants.
No, even worse. You'll be like, I have experienced waiter. Really? Where'd you wait tables? My mom's house. I keep bringing food from the kitchen to the table. I gotta be honest. Number one employee.
No, but I worked in restaurants for what, a year, 2 years. That's
Yeah.
like,
And you were terrible. You kept getting fired.
I was garbage.
Yeah.
I will admit this. I'm not for restaurants. I hate.
Well, you're
actually,
for restaurants. You're for walking
only,
in there.
Only walking in there and eating, but not working in them. You know.
Sweet chick jumped on from work, by the way, which I'm assuming right now is super fucking busy because if I remember correctly, she's at a mall, and I was at that mall yesterday, and it was fucking nuts. Knucking fucks, they would say.
Knocking. What?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was crazy. Now Epstein is dead. Prince Andrew has friended Kumi on Facebook.
You mean knocking fuds?
Have you guys watched The Mandalorian? I think he did. Did you watch?
Oh, I watched the first episode.
You could tell us about
It's pretty good.
Was Bill Burr in the first episode?
No.
Oh, I told you, Sweet Chick is telling us the mall is brutal right now. Happy late 420. Yeah, the mall is brutal. It was brutal yesterday. I was getting super frustrated. I actually got tired.
Oh, but apparently that mall, they pump oxygen in it.
I was tired. And like, because too many people, all that shit craziness. And then I just said, you know what?
Oh, speaking of that craziness, I went to Walmart to buy an article, which I will not say because,
It's called a vibrator, but go on, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. They don't sell vibrators on Walmart.
They don't?
No. Huh. I know, I checked.
You guys have a vibrator? You want a vibrating pillow? Ugh, what are you, weird? No, a penis that vibrates.
So I walk. First of all, I forgot it was Sunday for some fucking reason.
You are forgetful.
I walk in. First of all, I almost killed people on my way there.
Yeah, this...
Bro, people don't know how to drive. It's green. Bro, I don't understand why people leave. They'll stop and they leave 2 to 3 cars.
Hold on. Silverman Gold's son was born on 4/20 in California 3 days ago. Congratulations on the baby.
As we say in français, is félicitations.
Yes, felicitations.
Felicitations.
Oh, he's 20 now.
Oh.
You did say 3 days ago, though. Was born on 4/20 in California 3 days ago is what you said.
Oh, then unfelicitations.
Yeah. I misunderstood the whole thing. However, either way, successful baby maker. Congratulations.
So I parked and I forget it was I forget I was going to Walmart on a Sunday afternoon. I forgot.
I don't think it matters anymore. I don't think the day matters.
It's just crazy.
It's just nuts. Oh, we gotta go tomorrow.
Oh yes, it's true. Yes, I remember. Oh, that's what I was last night. I was trying to remember. I have something to do on Monday. What is it that I have to do? And you just reminded me.
I'm gonna call them first, ask them what they need,
Yeah,
and then we'll go buy
that's
that
a good
shit.
idea.
Yeah.
And I walk in, people everywhere, people waiting in line up like crazy. Me, you know how I am. I got my shades on and shit. And when I'm in a hurry, I don't evaluate. Not even God himself.
You are a tank.
Exactly.
A very rapey tank.
I'm okay. Well, rapey there, you know. But a tank, bro. I'm speed walking, not running. I'm speed walking. You know, I'm still civilized. Speed walking, bro. I don't even push with my hand. I'm just literally walking through. What do you call those? Those thingies, the shopping carts.
Yes,
I'm literally mowing through shopping carts and people, and I stop someone. I go, "Where's the Santa Claus hat?" Oh, probably in seasonal. I run to seasonal. I try run back. Just mow through shopping carts again. I cut in line unknowingly.
Like you didn't know?
I didn't know. I honestly didn't. I cut in line. This girl goes to me. I think the line is all the way back there. And I look, and there's like 80 people. And I'm like, I went to the self-checkout. I go, look, I just have one item. Can I please stay? Like, I honestly didn't notice. She was okay, that's fine, but you could have started with that. I'm like, no, I honestly didn't realize.
Is that all that works? And then you can cut in line? I didn't know. That's fair, sir.
And then I go, I honestly didn't realize I cut in line. She goes, oh, so let's go. I'll let you go because you have one item.
Oh, she works
like,
there?
okay. No. She was another girl shopping. I was like, oh, thank you, so whatever.
Did you give her your phone number?
No, she wasn't cute.
Oh, right there. Look at this guy just cutting her. She's watching this. She's like,
She had a cute dog though, and but I already felt like an asshole, so I didn't feel like petting her dog. Anyways, but her kitty though. No, it's a joke.
Okay, you lost me, you psycho.
And then I go to step out, and I think the jeans I'm wearing are magnetized still. From
No, I
when
think
bought
it
them.
has a tag inside. You gotta take it out.
Possibly. I gotta.
It
check.
rang at the alarms, eh?
It rings everywhere I go, even when I enter.
Yeah.
Okay. When I enter, I'm like, fuck, what is it? It's probably my pants. And
Or your face.
I have a magnetized face.
Yeah, magnetized. Yeah. It's pronounced mongoloid.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And I'm carrying the Santa hat. I'm carrying the receipt. And as I'm running out, he goes, "Sir, sir." I go, "What is it? I'm in a hurry." He goes, "I need to see your receipt for this hat." And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Are you fucking serious?" "Yeah." I give him the receipt, and he's checking. I go, "Bro, just keep the fucking receipt. I'm in a hurry." And I walk
Keep
out.
yelling at people too. Goddamn. And I'm normally very good to employees. But the second, like I don't have a 50. It's 0 to maybe 49, and then it goes down 100.
No, you know what it is? It's hurry mode and not in a hurry mode.
No, me. It's just the level of what you're asking me. Like the level of stupidity or aggressiveness, or it'll change me. I won't. I used to meet people halfway. Like let's say the Best Buy thing. I would have been like, again. I would no, again. Look, man, don't worry. The guy's gonna calibrate. Normally. But now it's just you really don't fucking understand 3 times. Are you crazy? Get the fuck. Like I'll go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it works. They leave you alone.
Well, yeah, obviously, with a response like that,
Yeah.
they'd be crazy to continue, bro.
Bro, do you remember Best Buy with what did I tell the guy? Something with when I bought a microwave last year for my aunt. I went fucking crazy on the guy. Anyways, I was gonna say something about 2 drink minimum. I was gonna remind people about something. Not today. I was gonna say something about 2DM and I forgot it now. You'd remember what I was gonna say. How could you? You're not in here. You're not in this noggin.
Huh?
What was I gonna say about 2 drink minimum?
Did you hear what I said?
I know, thank God. Do we need to announce anything? Am I forgetting something?
Tonight?
Tonight I already announced it.
Yeah.
If there's still tickets available, they can come at 7 and it'll be a good time. 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good fucking time.
About Tuesday, maybe?
Oh, so I went to Laval on Thursday night. And I went to this is what I forgot. I went to Illumini, that fucking outdoor
Yeah, Squad.
lights thing, which is supposed to be cool, and it was shit.
Why?
This is boring. It was just like it looked. It was like adults.
It was literally just lights.
It was adults that just put up lights and said, "That's a penguin." I was like, "Shut up, stupid!" Like, shut up. Like, I thought it was gonna be way more exciting because I thought it was gonna be acrobats or something crazy. It was nonsense. It was not worth your time. So I went to that. But walking in, there was a guy. He was a 2 drink minimum fan because he saw me. I didn't have my scarf on my face at that moment. I put it on later. And he's like, "Pantelis," and I was like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "A 2 drink minimum." So he's a good guy. But then I forgot. I should have put him on the guest list to come watch 2 drink minimum live. But it was cold, and I asked him which way to go. Like, what's your tip? Should I go that way first, that way? And he told me which way to go. So I completely forgot. And then I forgot to ask him on the way back to. I would have just put him on the guest list so he could have just come to watch the show. He was a fan, and he recognized me even in the cold.
Goddamn. That's a loyal fan.
He's a loyal fan. So if he reaches out, we'll hook him up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? I think it's just we get to a certain point where we've seen everything, really. And you're just not impressed
You
anymore.
think I'm jaded?
Not jaded. No. Jaded, you'd be like, fuck this, fuck everybody. Like, you'd be like very angry at the. You're not angry. You get.
I'm enjoying life.
You enjoy life. You're nice with people, but you get angry when you're supposed to. I think it's just we've seen, especially where we come from, we've seen a lot.
Yeah.
You know? So to put up lights for us, it's not impressive.
I've lived many lives.
You know what I mean? But if we were 8, that would be super impressive.
Yeah, for kids, I think little kids though.
Yeah.
Not teenagers. Teenagers shouldn't go to that. They're gonna
No.
tear it all down.
Yes, probably.
I want to tear it all down. Oh, I went to one of the cars because there was like some snow on the windshield. They had these fake cars, like, all animated and shit. And people were writing messages and putting hearts on them.
You drew a dick.
Bro, I wrote in huge letters right across cock. You can see it from across. Like, I made sure it was huge. And it's funny because you go around the car and it's like hearts and love and Merry Christmas or the fucking then cock. I was proud of myself. I was like, I have contributed. There's an old guy doing this.
You're hilarious.
There's people walking. It wasn't discreet. I was like, man.
Have you seen people? I've seen pictures. People, what they do is instead of snowmen, they build giant snow
Snowmen?
dicks.
So wait, what'd you call them?
Snowmen.
Snowmen.
Yeah. Like Snowden?
Snowman.
Snowmen.
Yeah, not snowman.
Snowmen.
Yeah.
Snowmen.
They're building snowmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snowman.
A snowman?
Snowman is single.
Yeah.
Singular. And snowmen.
Yes, snowmen, not snowmen. You're making it seem like it's a Jewish name. You know when those kids are hanging out with snowmen?
No, because I said it super fast. Snowman.
Snowmen.
It's plural.
Yeah.
So, you know. It's
No, it is plural. But when you said, you know, the kids are with snowmen, you know, I was telling them about the fucking the banking and how he controlled Hollywood. You know that shit? Like, that's what it sounds like.
He's the new employee of the month for the Clintons.
Yeah. Snowman.
And yeah, people make giant snow dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it funny. Like, imagine like you had a house, and on your front lawn, that's what you do. There's a giant snow dick, and nobody can tear it down because it's your property. It's on your property.
I don't know where this is going.
No, it's like kind of like to mess with people, you know. Like,
Do you think that you're gonna get messy? Like, how did that happen? By the way, Silver and Gold says you're so gay.
who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
All you're thinking about is giant white cocks. Cold.
You're the one that's always thinking about fucking cocks. You're always
I know.
making dick jokes and gay jokes.
No, not at all. Actually,
Oh yeah, okay.
you just
Sure.
you just said that you wish that if you had a front lawn, instead of snowmen, you would make giant snow cocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I never said that. My dream is never to build a huge cock.
No, it's not my dream, but I'm saying it would be funny.
Yeah, you dreamt of it. You thought of it in your head. I never
Yeah.
thought about that. In
I
my
didn't
head.
dream of it.
Nobody in the chat thought about that. You just put that in there.
Or on other people's lawns.
Yeah, so that's it. Your whole life is let me erect giant white
No,
cocks.
it's not my whole life. I'm just because we're on the topic of drawing a cock.
We
you
were on
know.
the topic of vandalism, and then you changed it to huge erections.
I just thought it would be funny, anyways.
It would be funny
Yeah.
and fun, perhaps tasty.
Why you always gotta go there, bro? Fucking gay, bro.
Delicious. Oh, it's funny because I yeah, the game works. I did so I went fast Friday night. Yeah, today's Sunday, right? So Friday, I think. Yeah, I went to Sid's show. I did a set, and after the show, there was a Greek couple from Greece.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they're here for studies, I think. And it was funny.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's
I don't know why I said that.
because when they were leaving, I heard them talking to each other. They were talking about candy, and then when they walked out, they said, with an accent, like "Thank you very much." So by default, I replied in Greek. You know, "You're welcome." This and then they stopped, like, "What the fuck, you're Greek?" And I was like, "Yeah, how did Pantelis?" Like, I don't know how they said my name. They didn't catch it, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then they're like, "Oh shit!" And then the girl started laughing. She's like, "That's why I understood you." She goes, "Because all the other people speaking English, like I was losing a lot of stuff." She goes, "I got this guy right away," which is funny because
Wait, what?
she
What?
understood everything I said
In English?
in English, which is funny because if you remember when I opened up for Mike in French last week, that's what the people that were there said as well. They said even with his accent, we understand everything he said.
Because you're very well spoken. I've told you this.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like you don't. You speak very clearly. Like you don't make mistakes. You know, like
Of course I make mistakes, mostly in picking my friends.
I jump over a lot of words. Like stop at a gas station, like that. I say them very
But
fast.
yes.
I'll
Yeah, but
put-
I could do that too. Sometimes if I forget, I become super bro, you know, so.
No, I guess.
Pantelis, be honest, Poseidon looks like a Mexican.
What?
He's-
How do I look?
Right now he looks like Sal from Impractical Jokers. Right now. If you look at him in the face, he looks like Sal. Don't do that. Yeah. If you didn't do that, you'd look like ahoy, ladies, gentlemen, and Greek men. Tom's like, this is how heterosexuality dies. So Don Job lost his cherry this week. Yes, Don Cherry lost his job. We talked about that on
Somebody
this.
say Don Job lost his cherry this
Look,
week.
man, Gary's losing it. Gary's losing it right now. He's having a seizure and we're witnessing it. But yeah, Don Cherry lost his job. But he'll be fine. He's got money. It was just Benicio del Toro in Fear and Loathing, maybe, yeah. Speaking of del Toro, Guillermo del Toro, I got to see him again. I was playing Death Stranding. He's in that game. It's very fascinating. The future of maybe movies, too, because all they did was they did the 3D scans, right? And like Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. All the rest, they didn't act it out. It's computer generated. The clothes, how they move, all that. So in the future, theoretically, the better technology gets, the better graphics go. You can make a movie, feature film,
Based off of nothing.
based off of nothing.
But they just need the actors for the cutscenes. That's it.
No, they need that. Yeah, just to voice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is a little crassy.
That'll bring costs down significantly.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because you own all the sets and all that. Like you're gonna spend a lot of money on the technology, and then that's it. Then the people making it. You won't have to rent out places, explosions. It's all gonna be CGI.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like the movie Beowulf. You remember that movie?
Yeah, but I never watched it.
It was shit,
I figured that's why I didn't watch
but it was very beautiful. It was a very like visually, it was a very nice movie, but it was a shit movie.
it. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah. So it kind of like, so like, they were like I remember at the time people were saying, "Oh, this is the future of movies." None of that, but like it kind of lost hope because like visually it was very nice, but like it was so garbage that people were like, "Nah."
Aziz is asking if Death Stranding is still a UPS delivery game. It's opening up a bit more, but still, I haven't played enough to give it a
Have
real.
you killed anything so far?
No.
Oh,
Time.
shit.
I've killed a lot of time. I haven't played enough.
You haven't murdered anything.
No, I haven't
Fuck.
played enough.
Not enough murder.
But right now, like I'm very early on, but right now they said something like I had a flash on the screen that says weapons restrictions lifted.
Aha!
I
Aha!
didn't even know I had a weapons restriction.
Aha!
I was like, what is it, New York City? Where's my gun at? So, I don't know. Hopefully they give me a gun soon. But they gave me ladders. I used a ladder and a rope. I climbed up stuff.
The rope is to hang yourself.
I tried, you
it's
can't.
taking when it's taking too long. You're just like, fuck it.
But every game you walk.
No, it's just this game is more based. The mechanics are based more on the walking. Like I'll give you an example, right? So let's take Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Red Dead Redemption 2. They both have horseback riding, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you could literally run over any terrain, any surface. You could run into trees. Your horse just goes around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could jump off of over any cliff if you have a certain horse with wings.
It's realistic. Horses have wings and are indestructible.
Yeah, so it's unrealistic.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in Red Dead Redemption 2, I started playing. Pardon, I did a hiccup.
I get choked up.
I did
When I think of this.
no, I did a hiccup burp. Anyways, so I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm sprinting with the horse. And I'm like...
With horse? You're sprinting with horse?
With the horse.
Okay.
Horse.
Man, I'm out there I'm sprinting with horse. Very fast, these horse. Good at sprinting.
I ride them, but later they ride me.
Wait, you ride them?
No, did you get it? Like, I'm on horseback,
Yeah.
but on the horseback, she's running, she's sprinting.
Oh, it's a she
But,
now.
but
Okay,
then
go on.
after like...
Yeah, go on.
Anyways, so like in Red Dead Redemption 2, I remember I'm sprinting on the road with the horse, and it's galloping, you know. And I'm like, why would I follow this road like a loser? I'm gonna cut through this forest. It's gonna be a lot faster. I decide to cut through the forest. I'm sprinting. All is well, and then all of a sudden I died.
Okay. AIDS?
No.
Okay.
How? I'm sprinting, but I'm going so fast. My horse smacked onto a giant tree, and I went headfirst into the tree and died. My
Jesus
character
Christ.
died. Yep.
This is Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption.
I have
2.
that game too, and I don't play it.
So yeah, I was like, holy shit.
I gotta play that game.
So like that could be a little annoying. That was a little annoying for me. Like fuck, you know. 'Cause
It's
I don't have
impossible
much
for me to
time.
play all these games.
Oh yeah, I have Near Automata, and I still haven't.
Yeah,
even
there's no
opened it.
time. I'm trying to get all this shit off the ground.
Like, man, I remember when I was like 14 years old, I could sit on my PS2 or PS3 at the time, PS2 I think. Hours
On
on
your
it.
uncle's dick.
Like 8 hours. Like 8 hours of gameplay, just fucking. I beat what was it, the Prince of Persia Warrior Within, I think. I beat that game in like 10 hours, 15 hours. One sitting. Bam! Because I rented it from Blockbuster for one day.
Remember Blockbuster?
Bro, I'm honestly though, I really miss those days.
I honestly miss video stores.
Me too. Me too. I really do.
I used to love it. And it was the job. I always said one day I want to get a part-time job just to fuck around at a video store. Obviously, this was years ago when I was younger. And I never did. And how? It's never happened. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Because even when I'd go sometimes Friday nights, I remember when I was younger, I was in high school, Saturday nights, for example, depending on when I had like nothing to do. And I'd rent games or movies, and I would spend, when I wanted movies, I'd spend hours
Do you think
trying to find a movie. And then I would talk to people in the video store. I remember people were asking me, they started to know, like, yo, this kid watches a lot of movies, he knows this shit. And people would ask me at Videotron what I would pick. And I had seen all the fucked up movies, even though I was a kid. Yeah. Yeah. And they used to have a special. I think it was 3 old movies for like $3 or something for a week. You'd keep them.
God.
Yeah, I remember some stuff. Yeah, it was
Do
fun.
do you think somebody could resurrect that type of business?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because now you want everything digitally. Like even me, I
Yeah.
noticed. I used to like having things physically, but
Yeah.
music and content, it's so much simpler if they're on the cloud somewhere and you can always access them no matter what. So
Yeah.
even my phone right now, if my phone breaks, it's annoying, right? But they send me a new one and I pop in my information and bam, it looks like it's all restored. Do you know what I mean? Every time I've upgraded my phone now, that's what happens. It feels like I never lost the phone. Back in the day when you lose your phone, you know what kind of piss off it was?
Yeah.
To get your contacts, to even put them over to the other phone before you were able to put the 2 cables in and do them one by one. Ugh, it's fucking crazy. So, but I do love the idea of maybe if it would be some kind of in between, because I do love the idea of physically being there, the boxes, looking at the boxes, just the people, seeing what's been rented a lot, all that. It's interesting, and I still like going to the theater. The only thing I hate about the theater is people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shitty people that don't know how to be in society.
Like on Tuesdays.
Like we avoid Tuesdays,
Oh, yeah.
cheapy Tuesdays, because
Oh, yeah.
it's fucking garbage. It's packed and it's all not. You could watch anything. You could watch just like a serious drama, and you'd still hear like, oh shit, she didn't see that shit coming. So it's fucking.
People who do that, by the way, I want to slash your tires.
Yeah, you're not in your living room. Remember what movie did we see recently together?
Oh, the chapter 2, bro. There were those fucking lunatics behind us.
Yeah, they weren't lunatics. They were just shitty kids.
Yeah.
That they had never been let out of the house, I guess.
Yeah,
and they didn't know how to be in the theater.
I had to turn around at some point.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I gave him a dirty look, and he goes to me. He goes, "Oh, I can't believe I never said this. You were there, but I don't think you paid attention to this." Anyways, so I had to turn around and I stared at him like this. I did this.
That's a crazy eye look. That's a Cortez.
Yeah, and and he goes to me. He goes to me like this. I go to him like this. So then they shut up for a bit. They shut up for a bit, and then they started up again. And then even the old man next to me had enough. Guy turns around and goes, shh, like this. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's just they forgot. Like,
Bro.
there's another 100 people in there, and they think they're in the living room. They're talking at a regular voice. Can you believe that shit, bro? Like, just psychos.
Clearly, their parents do not discipline them enough.
Yeah, by discipline, you mean beat them up?
Yes.
Yeah.
With a belt.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, sometimes, man, but it's not even. It has nothing to do with beatings. You know what it is? It's they don't need beatings. It's that these kids weren't taught the proper way of being in society already originally. So now you're like, oh, I'm gonna fix it by beating them. But you fucking shitty parent, you should have already taught them, hey, stupid.
No.
When you're out in public, respect other people around you.
Yeah. It's like my mother didn't know a lot of things, right? She's from the
Still
village.
doesn't.
Yeah. She was from the village, but she still taught me how to respect other people's things.
Wait. But she's from the village.
Yeah.
But she's still from the block.
What?
She's still Jenny from the block.
No, she isn't.
She's not?
No.
So we shouldn't be like distracted by the rocks that she's got. She's not Jenny from the block, is what you're telling us.
Yes.
Okay.
Like when you park a car, try your best not to hit the car. Like when you open your door, be careful. Like shit, just basic common sense human.
Wipe your ass when you take a shit.
Yeah, like just respect other people. So she somewhat did a good job in certain things, but did a terrible job in other things.
We can see the results of this. Yes.
Yeah.
We see the results of this experiment.
Experiment. That's what I am now.
Yeah, the M. Night Shyamalan Village. Remember The Village? Do you remember that movie, The Village? I have a funny story about that movie, The Village.
Hold on, I have to go blow my nose. Say the story, and
Alright.
I will. Hold on.
Nose is the name of his boyfriend. I have a funny story about The Village. I'll tell you when you get back. In the meantime, while he's blowing Village, remember to subscribe to this on iTunes and wherever you get your podcasts. Because like I said before, YouTube doing a crackdown on all the cool kids. And we might not be able to have video for a bit. Then I'll just do it on Twitch, worst case scenario. But you'll follow along everything. Go to the website. We got the links there. And 2 Drink Minimum, the greatest goddamn podcast. Make sure you subscribe to that. That shit's growing. And we got some fucked up plans for 2 Drink Minimum. If it keeps going the way it's going a lot faster than Not it should. I believe it should grow even faster. It's just it's growing a lot faster than podcasts normally do. So it's a lot of fun. So Poseidon, I got a Village story to tell you. The Village. The Village was that M. Night Shyamalan movie. It came out, I believe, if I remember correctly, 2004. I'll tell you how I remember this.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Because I went to Alberta to visit my cousins, and this is why I remember. I was tired because it was the day that I got there that we went in Edmonton to go to the movies. And we went, and I don't know why we picked The Village, but it was The Village, I'm pretty sure, that we saw. Because I remember watching The Village, and pretty early on in the movie, I looked over at one of my cousins, and I said, I basically started giving my synopsis of what I think is going to happen, like the end of the movie. And he's like, that's so stupid. What are you talking about? And that's what ended up happening.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
So, and I remember bits and pieces. Something basically, I had told him like, I think this is in like the modern day, but they're pretending to these people that they're in like some middle-aged village, something like that.
I
right?
did watch that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Oh, and there's that killer, right?
Yeah, and I don't remember Killer. It was just they faked the monster or whatever. But
Yeah.
But here's how I had guessed that it was in the modern day. Somebody earlier in the movie, they were talking about, I guess someone's mom or somebody had left the village and they were in a city and they got raped in an alley, something like that. I remember somebody saying that, and it took me out of the movie. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you're pretending you're in the Middle Ages, and he's like, in the city, and then he got raped in the alley. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, wait a second. And that kind of set me off. And then I look over, I go, I feel like this is like bullshit, and really it's in modern times now, and this is like a fake thing.
Yeah, doesn't that?
And then I remember one of my cousins, he's looking at me, he's like, that's so stupid. What are you talking about? Just watch the movie. And then at the end, I was like this, when it was happening, I was like, the stupid fucking 18-year-old?
Wait, at the end, wasn't the monster the retarded guy of the village?
I don't remember what it was, but no, I hadn't do a retard. It was a science experiment. You're thinking of something else. You're thinking of your family, bro. DJ Tix is here. Just wanted to say hi to the sexy bitches.
Where?
Right here, bro.
Oh.
DJ Tix, what up? So yeah. Sometimes I catch things like that. Not always, but sometimes I caught it. But it was just a wording, something they used. I was like, the fuck, nobody would say that in the Middle Ages. It's kind of how I gauge shitty period pieces. If there's a period piece, you know what a period piece Poseidon is? It has nothing to do with periods.
I have no idea what a period piece is.
Okay, I saw your face. You just said, fuck it, I'm zoning out. It's like, it's set in a specific, like, old time, like, this is a Renaissance movie. Okay.
I understand.
So if there's a time, and they say stuff that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
So let's say right now it's about the Renaissance in France, the Renaissance. And someone's like, yo, the fuck, bro? That'll take me out of the movie.
Completely.
Obviously, I'm like, okay, I can't. So that's why it clicked. Even though it was 2004, I was like 18 years old. Right away, it bothered me. I was like, that doesn't make sense in the context. And then I started to think, I go, but what if it does? Because it's not a mistake they would make and leave in, city, somebody getting raped in an alley or some shit. And I was like, that's what it is. This is all just make-believe, Adrian Brody was the fake monster. Was he a retard, Fakra? Because all I remember is the whole modern time thing that I was right about.
Yeah, long black hair. No?
And then I bragged about it. Because I was like, you see that shit? Because when I said it, they made me feel stupid. My cousin's like, wait, that's so stupid. Just watch the movie. And then I was like, oh, fuck, that probably is stupid. And then when I was like, Yeah. Yeah, if it's the Renaissance in France, already when they're speaking English, it's weird. But I can appreciate because it's a movie that you're trying to watch in your specific language. So I'm fine with.
Why do they do every movie in English?
They don't do every movie in English. They do English movies in English. French movies are in French. Indian movies are in Indian.
Is that how that works?
It is how that works, dipshit.
Yeah.
Every movie you watch is in English. I wonder why. Because you're watching English movies.
I said it's stupid.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Why can I taste all the food I eat? I can't taste his food that he's eating. Isn't that weird, bro?
I can't believe I said that.
Yeah, they're made. Movies are just made for a target language, right? So in Greece, if they want to make a movie, make it international, whatever, they'll make it in English or in Greek for the local audience. It just depends.
This is coming from someone who had an addiction to Bollywood movies for a period of time.
Yeah, he did watch a lot of Bollywood movies. That xenophobic, what the fuck? Oh shit, Chernobyl. Are you saying Chernobyl? Are you trying to say Chernobyl? I couldn't get over the British accent. I think Chernobyl.
Is it Chernobyl or
Yeah.
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl. Yeah, I didn't watch Chernobyl, but actually, some people were bothered by the accent. Yeah, here's another thing that bothers me. So, there's some stereotypes that, like for example, if you're doing a like a French, kind of a French stereotypical English accent. Oh, monsieur, you could do that, or just figure out what you're gonna do. Keep it straight. But for Chernobyl,
Not gay, eh?
for Chernobyl, for Chernobyl, you would assume you would use fake Russian accents or some shit,
Yeah,
right?
but proper English.
No, you know what I mean? Like, Nikolai, our fucking, our nuclear reactor has exploded.
Yes.
That would make more sense. But if you go, you're like, Nikolai, my friend, I believe.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any
yeah.
sense. You're like, what the fuck? That's weird. Like, Greeks have gotten used to it, like with 300 and stuff, that all Greeks spoke in British accents back then, apparently. It's a Scottish guy or an Irish guy.
Yeah.
But it's normal because when you're talking about the ancient world, ancient Greece, all that, that's what they use. They use the English, and they use the British English. So it makes sense. It's standardized.
Yeah.
It's not like one guy in the lineup of 300 is an American.
Like imagine.
Or it's not like from the South. Like they're like, are we ready? Yeah, and then one guy's like, yeehaw! Like that doesn't happen. that would kill you. That would kill the whole movie.
They'll kill the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fucking amazing though.
Or like it's somebody from New York or something.
New York or something.
Yeah, New York. Where you from?
Oh shit, Jan's here.
Brooklyn. Where?
Can you bring a USB storage? Yup, no problemo. Yeah.
Like somebody has a New York accent, but it's a movie in ancient Greece.
Gary's telling me that there's a great Greek horror film in English called Singapore Sling. I have not heard of it, but
A Greek English horror movie? What? What did he say?
Gary's a cinephile. He knows about the movies.
Cinephile?
Yeah, cinephile.
He rapes cinemas.
No, cinephile.
Yeah,
He's a friend of cinema.
Cinephile, pedophile.
Yeah, but are you retarded? What about file?
Like filing.
Yeah, what about at work? All your files. Is that just you fucking kids?
No, but that's File.
Yeah.
But cinephile is Phile.
Okay, so what about Phil?
He's missing a knee. He's missing a knee. He's one E away from being a.
But you're Greek. How do you not know? File, file.
It's a joke.
But what does it mean?
I'm just busting.
Friend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just busting balls.
I don't busting my balls. I don't give a shit, bro. What am I, the language police? I don't give a fuck.
Well,
I'm just letting you know in case someone asks.
No, I knew.
Did you?
I knew that Phile means friend in Greek.
It could also be
philo.
File. It doesn't matter. It's the sound. It's not the spelling. It's not actual Greek. It's English, right?
Yeah.
So the basis of it is the sound. It's not the spelling.
Yeah, you're right.
They just decided to spell it like that, but it's not. That wouldn't change the word because it's not about spelling. Anyways, the whole point is the meaning behind this friend. So friend of kids, right? It's kind of an ironic slang term if you think about it.
But how is
Pedophile.
somebody a friend of kids when he hurts
He's
them?
very friendly. That's
He's
the whole
an
point.
enemy of.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of an ironic name
Yeah.
because it's if it was just you use it as always bad, like it's a bad friend, then you wouldn't use it for like cinephile and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that they use it for pedophile seems like it's an ironic thing.
Like even rapists, people don't call them what, I don't know,
Dad,
female file or something. Oh, fuck you, bro. Fucking guy.
Papa, can you hear me? Because I can feel you. It's one of your Bollywood films, bro. So you were addicted to Bollywood movies. You just dance and watch that shit.
No, I would just literally watch it because there was a period on Netflix. I don't know if you remember this.
Let me ask you, what about the X-Files? Gary's asking. What is that in your head? It's just people fucking your exes.
No. X-Files is people fucking trannies or people who identify as gender X.
What's gender X?
Fucking these fucking people, bro.
These fucking people. These fucking people in the chat, bro. All these gender X's.
No.
These Gen X's. You're gonna go the way of Don Cherry. You people. These people, bro.
No, but you know the queers, they identify as gender X. They have this whole
The quiz.
the queers. You know this whole society, like minority society. Oh fuck, bro! It sounds more. It's hard to explain. Okay.
Today's world through the eyes
know,
of an imbecile.
Like the gender X people, they're in the
But the X
LGBTQPI whatever community.
Is the X going to give it to you? Going to give it to you though. That's what they're really asking.
XYZ.
This is amazing. This is like last night when you misheard. Poseidon just hears words and makes up his own story. So last night something had happened, and one of my buddies comes up to me. He's like, "Holy shit! Did that girl really just say X thing? You know, it doesn't matter what it is." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, Poseidon said you heard her say that in the bathroom." I was like, "Why would I be in the bathroom?"
No, I didn't say that.
Why would I be in the bathroom?
I didn't say that you heard her say that.
Yeah, you said she said it in the bathroom.
Yeah, but I didn't say I heard.
I heard her say something. I told you what I heard her say behind me, and then you told him this is what he heard in the bathroom. So then when he tells me this, I was like, why would I be in the women's bathroom? What are you talking? I've never said any of that.
Because the men and women's bathroom was very close.
Yeah, but
and she was very loud. So I thought you went to the washroom. And anyways, whatever.
Basically, what you said, I said wasn't what I said. Wasn't what she said. Rather, I was never in the bathroom with her. None of that shit happened. So you just took words. You took different words that you heard, and you're like, I got this. And then you turned around and started a rumor in front of me. In front of me, you started a fucking rumor based on random words. And I was like, what are you talking about? That's not what she said. He's like, yeah, he just told me that's what she said. I go, no. I heard what she said. It was right here. He's like, no, she said in the bathroom. I was like, how the fuck was she saying in the bathroom? I'm the one who heard it. I didn't go in the bathroom with her. It was,
oh, yeah, I realize how I fucked up now.
A day later. Because even him, he was shocked. He's like, yeah, bro.
This is how wars start.
I think I'm following broads in the bathroom and nobody's beat me up. Like,
this is how wars started in the old age.
This is how wars, Poseidon. You go back in time, it's always his family.
Oh, shit.
People in the South were like, I think we should end slavery. Poseidon's great-grandfather's like, it's filled with N-bombs and he's talking some shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, yesterday was rough because yesterday was completely different. I was like, Jesus, Poseidon, I never said that. You're like, yeah, but in the bathroom. What bathroom, bro?
I got confused, bro. Anyways, I was tired. My head was hurting last night. Because, anyways, yeah.
Are you on your period?
Me? My man period.
Yeah, you have a time of the month where you always go down.
I think it goes with my horny levels. So the more hornier I get, the dumber I get.
You know what that means? That means that we don't have periods, but that means that psychologically,
I believe men, we do have cycles psychologically.
Yes, we have psychological
like
cycles.
We don't bleed, but
no.
Yeah.
Not physical. I'm saying psychological.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's everywhere, if it's just in places like this where the weather fucks up half the year. Because I've noticed that in the summer, like when the weather's nice, I have way less headaches.
Yes, same here.
But now, whenever it gets dark all the time, it's very easy for me to just get like down.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful with that shit because it's very easy. Because depression is hard to get out of, but super easy to get into.
Interesting.
Depression, think about it. It's like very seductive, the darkness, for you to just hide away and go down, and it's easy to get consumed. Think about it like
becomes cozy.
Yeah, bad cozy, but think about it like quicksand.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why it used to be hard for people to describe. They'd be like, that's not a real thing, like depression and the anxiety, the stress, because it was hard for you if someone doesn't know. Like, how do you describe to someone? Like, have you've been depressed?
Not to that level, but
can you describe depression?
Not really.
You see?
Yeah. Like, I've had down moments, like really down moments in life where I was like, fuck, what am I doing?
Did you ever think about killing yourself?
No.
Did you? Because I don't know if that's the final level. There's probably a bit more to that, like actually hurting yourself.
The worst it has gotten to was I wanted to leave this place.
Even that's that's a probably significant level of depression.
Not leave like the living world. Leave,
no.
Like,
but even that's what I'm saying. Like the levels of depression that like everybody uses it differently and like experiences it differently.
Yeah.
But there's certain things like if you talk to someone and they're ready to like I just want to end it all or shit like that, or like that it took a lot of steps to get there, and you can't just pull them out easy. It's difficult. Like even you ever heard Mike talk about his depression, like when he was at his lowest and all that shit?
Not really.
No, he's talking about even on shows.
He talks about it, but not in detail.
Yeah, like even like if you think about it, that also makes me think that it's very good to have like a good crew around you too, because like now. Like I feel like especially we have this like cool little like you, Mike, like all
Yeah.
that. Like you always have someone that if ever you have doubts, whatever you could go to, you could think of.
Yeah.
Somebody will cheer you up. You know.
Yeah.
So imagine people that are alone. If you're somewhere and your family's not there, you moved, you're depressed, your job is not going, your boss is a piece of shit. You know, you don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend. You're alone. So you're alone always with your thoughts.
Yeah.
And your thoughts are shitty. You're in a dark place.
Yeah.
And then that's it. It's like recycling shitty thoughts. So you just slowly the darkness takes. Imagine how hard it is to get out of that. Like you're in super deep.
That was
Scary.
me. That was me. 2016, end of 2016.
You see, Noah says that depression to him was feeling tired all the time. Yep, tired all the time is one of the signs. And extremely unmotivated to do literally anything that would bring him joy and fulfillment. And he still had no motivation. I've been there.
Really?
Yeah, I've been there, yeah.
Okay, then I've been there too.
Yeah.
But not for long periods of time.
The longer you're in, the harder it is to get out. Because it's like you're going deeper,
Yeah.
right? And then that's what it's like. Something's like, I just don't. And then you just think, I'm working too much. That's why I'm tired. I'm working. But really, it's more than that. It's psychological. You don't like what you're doing, and it brings you down. And it brings you a bit more down every day, a bit more down every day. That's why I hate shitty bosses. Like micromanager, somebody over your shoulder. Always.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that shit makes people depressed because it makes them anxious. And then it becomes automatic. They don't know why they're anxious at work. They're like, but I like the people at work. Why am I anxious? Because someone's always over their shoulder checking everything. Did you get this done? Did you get this done? It makes you anxious. And then you spend so much energy trying not to be anxious at work that by the time you leave, you're tired.
Yeah.
Because your body all day has been tense. And psychologically, you've been tense all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've learned not to bottle things up.
Yeah, that helps too.
You know what I mean? Because if you bottle it up, let's say somebody, like I've noticed, even with the shittiest of people, okay, if you open up and be like, look, don't do this, man. Like, not like, oh fuck, I'll kill you, like that. Not, but like, if you're like, you don't do this again because it's shitty. No, this is how I feel.
Yeah, I try to smack you out of it a lot.
Most people are understanding. Even
Yep, but not just find what. But it's not just that. But you have to find what helps you get out of depression. Because Aziz mentioned something, and it's true. You can fall back into it so easily too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's hard to get out of, but it's easy to get into.
Yeah.
It's crazy that way. So you have to find things and little things that help me. Sometimes I would think of stuff like because a lot of people like around me like died like young. You know, so sometimes I would think about that. I go, you know what? You can't be you can't do that because then look at everyone else that wishes they had just the time that you have. You know, just to be here. You know, so don't waste it being. It changes. Like no one's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
We all have limited time.
Oh, yeah,
Whether I have a week left or 100 years left, it's limited, right?
Yeah.
So since it's limited, I'm gonna try my best to have a good time while I'm here because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, some people plan ahead and they try all this stuff and then they die the next day.
Just look at the a prime example, bro. This made me rethink what happened at the bus stop.
Well, the guy that died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. Like, just waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts, bro?
Let's see, Pantelis, for all of us who can't attend your show tonight, throw us listeners a joke from your show, please. You mean tonight it's we're doing live 2 drink minimum. We're just taping 2 podcasts back to back, the Christmas and the New Year's episode, but they will be out on Christmas and on New Year's. I'm not doing stand up today, I think. No, fuck, imagine I double booked. Oof, I hate when I do that shit. No, I'm at the Nest next week. I'm gonna go Sunday night to the Comedy Nest.
You know when I felt depressed. I remember when I had broken my ankle. Well, not broken. I almost tore my tendon in my ankle playing soccer, and I was out of commission. I couldn't do sports. I was not supposed to do sports for a year, and I really liked fighting sports. I wasn't supposed to go back to boxing. They told me at least a year, stay off your ankle, no strenuous exercise. After 8 months, I was like, fuck this, and I started boxing again.
Yeah.
But those 8 months, bro, I was so depressed.
Because you felt like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I was like, all I was doing was playing video games.
But everyone's-
even though I enjoyed video games, I still wanted to be active,
And also connection. That's another thing that to help you avoid depression. Like talk to people, find someone, friend. Because the more time you spend alone when you're sad, the worse it is.
Yeah.
It sucks sometimes, but that's what you need to do. You got to force yourself to get out. And I don't mean with people that you don't like. Like, sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm going to be less depressed. I'm without these assholes. But, very small crew.
No, sometimes that
that helps to cut some people off.
Yeah.
Some people that bring shittiness to your life.
Yeah.
But sports help a lot, like physical activity to get there. Even you at the gym, but sports, if you could get into like a rec league of anything, fucking volley, it doesn't matter, just to get out there and just have someone to talk to bounce ideas
And for
off.
us men, physical activity is very important.
It's super important, yeah.
Super important, not just for our well-being, health-wise, but our
No,
brain.
mental. That's what I just said.
It's crazy.
You literally stopped me and repeated what I said. You're like, bro, let me stop you from saying what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying.
As you can see.
Don't forget that. Yeah. So, yeah, a body can live 100 years. What is a 1 year rebuild? That's actually a good thought. But
What
things
thought?
like that, like sometimes I would, but you don't know what's gonna, because everyone, you're not at the same place in your life like other people are, right?
Yeah.
So let's say right now you're depressed about your love life. Someone else doesn't care so much, but they're depressed about their work life. You know?
Yeah.
Let's say because you're not going through what everybody else is going through.
It's not a race. Well, no, I said that wrong. Hold on.
No, you said that correctly. It just doesn't fit in here.
Yeah.
What I'm saying basically is that you can't be like,
Everyone's living their
well,
life at their own pace.
why are you mad at that? Like, why does that make you sad? It doesn't make me sad. That's stupid because you're not living that entire context, right? Contextually. So it's just a matter of fucking understanding. And if you see one of your friends, something, you got to try to pull them out because they won't. It's very hard to get out of it by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like looking at someone and being like, oh fuck, look at that majestic beard he has. You know, like let's say with me, example, I don't have a beard, and I see somebody with a beard.
You want to suck his dick.
No, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had a beard like that. But
On
then
my
in his
balls.
head, he might be like, fuck, he's short, and he's like, fuck, I wish I had this man's height.
Kind of.
You know, kind of like that.
Yeah. Anyways, so you gotta. The reason why I'm saying this is because the weather's changing. It's getting dark. People are gonna be sad. Just remember, if you are sad, 100% you're not alone. Fucking, everyone's going through shit.
No.
So just remember that.
Life is a roller coaster ride.
It's
my
a
friends.
fucking roller coaster. Yeah. Your tears one day later are gonna be what builds you up.
Yeah.
So it's don't worry about it. Get a light box. I don't know what a light box is, but it sounds cool. It's all in capitals. So yeah, because a lot of people go through depression, especially around January, February. Here, everyone's fucking.
I see it where I work around March.
Yeah.
Man, people are really on edge
Yeah.
because of the weather and everything. Everyone's just so fed up.
Yeah.
Really on motherfucking edge. Everything. Work, employees, clients, everyone is just super like, And then the weather clears up and you see everyone, like a relief. So
Aziz is asking, what's your favorite place to escape during the winter? Like a week or two, like vacation. Well, Poseidon, I think, has gone down south a bit. I've never taken a vacation during the winter in my whole life.
I'm thinking of going somewhere down south this year, but I'm trying to not go. I want to save my money.
Save your money, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm depressed about Poseidon sometimes, yeah. Sometimes
Why?
Poseidon, when
I'm
used
super
to,
happy.
When Poseidon used to fuck around a lot and he couldn't get his shit together. Yeah, the truth is, it did make me depressed sometimes. It made me sad because I felt like I was hitting my head against the wall. Like I kept trying to talk to him, kept trying to get him to do shit that he wasn't doing. So, and he was doing the same shit that he was doing before that wasn't working. And he kept repeating the same cycle. And he wasn't listening to me. So that used to get really, I was like, motherfucker. Like I want to help him, but he won't listen. But then, I broke in. But I've never taken a winter vacation. Like I'll go places in the winter, like for LA for comedy. But like I've never taken an actual winter time vacation. Every vacation I've taken my entire life has been in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So now I've just learned how to live with it, like the darkness here, and just stay out of it as much as possible.
You know what helped me a lot? Moving out.
You don't have a fucking
man.
You don't have Shrek yelling at you all the time.
Because even though like it was such a weird environment, man. I can't believe I grew up like that.
Yeah, all of it is. Oh, wait till you hear my stories tonight about Christmas. I got a good one. I got some adjacent ones that I'm gonna throw in.
Adjacent.
They're adjacent to like that Christmas experience because they have to deal with some of the same people. So I was like, you know what, this is gonna be fun for you guys. And I forgot about it. I was telling my mother about it. I was like, I went to visit her to bring her my dog because she likes my dog. And I was telling her, oh, Sunday we're recording the thing, and I'm going to talk about this. And she started laughing. It's like, fuck, I remember when you were a kid and you didn't want to go to your family. And now she goes, I realize why. And then she reminded me of another story. She's like, you should mention this. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's funny.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's a gangster.
Oh, bro. Okay. We got to talk about your mom for a minute.
Why?
Because she's adorable and hilarious.
You keep your fucking hands off my mother.
No, not like that, bro. What the hell, bro? Jesus Christ. When we went to the supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can we talk about it, bro?
So what do you want? I don't know what you want to say,
It's
but I'll
just
listen.
her attitude, because she had her sunglasses and everything, and I thought it was adorable, and like it's hilarious because in the way she talks to people, she's just like, and she does this face, bro, that I found hilarious. I couldn't stop dying. Then like when she judges people, she'll do this like with her big sunglasses, bro. It's hilarious. She'll go. Yes, bro. I can't, bro.
She's analyzing the situation.
Yeah. But the way I don't know, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I laugh
find
at the
it hilarious.
cashier because she has a cashier that apparently, I guess they're rivals. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that lady. Yeah.
But she chooses to go to that cash. And they're just shitting on each other. They're throwing jabs at each other. I'm like, what is this, a sitcom?
I think it's entertainment. It's, you know.
It's like, hey, none of this again. Don't scan my stuff. I'm not scanning your stuff twice. Maybe you'd see it if you weren't wearing those big fucking glasses. These are prescription
it's true,
glasses.
that's what she
I don't
said.
have my extra. And they're just like, it's like Kevin Hart fighting with someone. So I'm just
It's
looking
like Kevin
like,
Hart in The Rock.
yeah, it's like Kevin Hart and The Rock. And I was like, what is happening? There's two old ladies fighting.
It's amazing.
Yeah. But she's like, no, I want to go to this case.
Oh, she's hilarious.
I was like, isn't that the lady you don't like? She's like, exactly. Yeah, she's a little
That's
gangster.
amazing. Yeah.
Has Kevin H recovered? Yeah, from what I know, Kevin Hart's gonna be fine. I think a day or two later, I had found out that it was all gonna be good.
Didn't they do a commercial with The Rock for Halloween?
I don't know, like for the actual holiday.
No, I think it was a skit.
Okay, for what?
Just Halloween.
Yeah, for just a holiday, no movie, no nothing.
Yeah, just yeah, this is what it was. So Kevin Hart shows up at his door to trick or treat, dressed up as you know that when he had the fanny pack and the chain
Rock,
and
yeah,
the turtleneck, yeah, and he had that stance, and then they were making fun of each other. And he goes, "Yo," and he does the stance and everything. I was dying. It was funny.
Wait, Kevin Hart was on Rogan. I didn't see,
Oh, he was.
or I don't remember. Is it new? If it's new, it's just I didn't notice it, and if it's old, maybe I saw it, maybe I didn't. I don't remember. There's so many podcasts, and there's a lot that I try my best to keep up.
Man, he's at episode how many 1,400 now.
Yeah, plus he has the MMA ones. Yeah,
Man's is
maybe
busy.
2 months ago. I think I missed it, or maybe I saw it. Was it during the time? I remember the time when they were giving Kevin Hart shit when they caught him. Was it cheating on his wife? You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Like they were trying to extort him.
Did he actually cheat?
Yeah, something had happened. I don't know, but it was fucking weird. It's incredible. You should watch. Yeah, it's probably motivating. Like Kevin Hart, man, a lot of people don't know. Like this guy had to hustle from the fucking bottom. Like that's what a lot of people, especially in the comedy business, like other comics, a lot of them, the ones that just always stay open micers, if they have the talent, the reason is because they're lazy. A lot of them.
Yeah.
It's because they're lazy. And other ones, if you don't have the talent, dude, it doesn't matter how hard you work sometimes, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, like I know talented people, but it's just they're always like, why did you get this? How did that guy get this? But they're doing nothing. Nothing. That's why I tell a lot of people now when they see me and they ask me about what I'm doing and shit, the same advice I always give is if no one's going to come pick you out of a club.
Yeah.
There's millions. No one's going to be like, I'm going to make you a star, kid. You have to build your own fan base,
Yeah.
like with podcasting, with whatever, build. And then that's how you can tour. That's, just build your own thing. Because the 80s, that's gone. No one's going to take you. There's 20 comics in the country and they're going to make you famous. There's fucking 50 comics in every city. And those are the regular cities. Forget the big cities, New York, LA, where there's probably like 1,000 people trying to make it.
Yeah.
So
More than 1,000.
no, you have to put a lot of elbow grease. You have to put make a name for yourself, and then you go out. That's just how it is. I didn't make the rules. It's just how the game changed. Even if you would tour, let's say, all of Canada, but doing the comedy clubs, the money that they pay you, you can't pay your rent.
No.
No, it's not. It's nothing. The best way is, again, you got to rent your own rooms. Cut all that overhead. Give them the bar, you take the door.
Yep.
But you have to build enough of a fan base where you'll actually sell enough tickets
Yeah.
to then pay your rent.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of work. It takes years, and you got. But if you're just fucking around, and then you're like, why isn't it working for me? But you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's like being hungry. Like, oh, this guy keeps cooking at his house. How come? But you're never going to the grocery store to get groceries.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, but you're not going to buy groceries. Yeah, but how come he has in his house? Because he went to buy the fucking groceries, dickhead. Like, they're not going to appear in your fucking fridge. Just go out, just do that.
Yeah.
Start, and then you gotta cook it. It's little steps. Let's see. He's got his vitamins and skincare company now. Oh, that's the other thing that a lot of new celebrity, like the people who like made it from nothing, are doing nowadays. Back in the day, it used to be spending all their money and fucking up. Now it's just diversifying.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's the best way to stay on top.
Because that's one of my biggest fears is, I don't know when this is gonna end. I don't know when that's gonna end, right? So you diversify. You diversify. You do a million things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like who was singing yesterday about Kiss the band?
I don't know. Oh, you weren't with me. I didn't talk about Kiss.
Anyways, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't?
No.
But they did everything.
Yeah.
They sold toys. They sold
yeah.
fucking blankets, caskets. But that's different. To get to that level, like, I'll sell tours. You know what I mean? Like, I'll sell shows. Like, people come watch me. I don't know how many people are going to pay money to buy a fucking Pantelis casket, and I don't think I want to make a Pantelis casket. Oh, who told me something on Friday backstage, and I was just
to make a Pantelis wig.
You want to laugh? I was like, oh, you fucking buffoons. So how everybody thinks like, I have an inside scoop nobody else does. So talking to this guy, he comes around a lot.
Hold on, repeat that.
Everybody thinks they have an inside scoop on anything.
Oh, okay.
Like I know something.
Okay.
So he comes up to me. He's like, hey, I met a guy that you used to go to school with, whatever. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you went to camp with him. I go, I don't think so. So he shows me a guy. I go, I've never seen this guy in my life. Like, we might have mutual friends. He might know of him, but I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And he's like, no. And then he told, this is the best part. He goes, he told me that your name used to be, my name used to be. He goes, it's not Pantelis, it's Pantelis. Oh, no. He said, he mispronounced the whole thing. And then I go, what? I go, my name never changed, you fucking idiot. It's pronounced differently in Greek than it is in English. In Greek, it's pronounced Pantelis. And in English, those letters make Pantelis. I didn't change my name, you fucking doofus. And in French, it's Pantelis, if you really, that's what it is, right? It's just how it is. I didn't change my name.
What is this? Do I know this person?
Like, that's like saying Mary in French, Marie. Oh, she changed her name to Marie. No, it's just pronounced differently in different language. So I was staring at him. I go, you don't hear what the fuck you're saying? Like, how dumb this is?
Do I know this person?
Yeah, I'll show him to you after. And I was just like, oh, this is so dumb. Like, everybody thinks they have the inside scoop. And, like, he's very mysterious. He doesn't use his last name. No. I used to use my last name, and nobody could pronounce it. So to make it easy on everybody, I said, I'll just go with one name. And then it became the cool thing. Oh, shit, he's doing one name. I'm going to do one name, too. All that fucking Maniscalco used to go by Sebastian Maniscalco. Now he's Sebastian. Which, for the record, he's a good comic, but that's a goofy thing. There's more than one Sebastian.
Yeah.
There's one fucking Pantelis, bro, in this game. So, anyway, so when I see shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Like, that's the most made-up nonsense. Changed my fucking name. I never changed my name. It's pronounced differently in different languages.
It's like Kevin Hart going up on stage going, and here you have Kevin.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That would be weird. But when he said that, I was like, and then he goes, oh, yeah, so you don't? So what does Poseidon call you? I go, well, when he's talking to me directly, because he's Greek, he's going to say Pantelis. He's going to pronounce it in Greek. Because he's Greek. But if people are asking about him, he's going to be like, who, Pantelis? Because he's not that retarded. He's speaking it's fucking crazy. That's like, I don't know, it's if you see a Spanish guy and you know that he's Spanish, you're like, hola. And they're like, oh, you don't say hi anymore, huh? Yeah. No, I did say hi. I said it to him in Spanish. To you, I'll say hi, but I said it to him in Spanish because I know that, we have a thing because he's Spanish, you fucking retard.
Oh, you know what I noticed the other day?
Yeah.
I understand more Spanish than I thought. But they have to speak to me slowly.
Obviously.
Yeah.
As with most people that speak to you.
When they start with that whole, whoa, they lost me. They fucking lost me.
Yeah, it's another language that you're not always speaking, so obviously it's going to fuck you. But yeah, so shit like that, when that happened on Friday, I was like, inside, I was like, this is so, like... And the way he's like, no, your name was, and he's mispronouncing it. I go, no, my name was never what the fuck you're saying. Like... He's like, Pantili or something. I go, that's retarded. That's not a real thing. I go, it's Pantelis, it's pronounced. And he's like, well, what about the S? I go, no, if you're talking about me, o Pantelis, then you're going to say the S. It's a different language. You're not going to always say, so I'm like, motherfucker.
That's
Like,
funny.
god damn.
That's funny. That's
Like,
funny.
this guy reimagined himself. What the fuck are you talking about? It's so fucking, nonsensical.
But you could reimagine yourself. You know that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but I'm not, I didn't, yeah, it could come out of Steve, bro.
No, but look, what's his name there? That guy there, Joey Salads.
Who the fuck is Joey Salads?
Anyways, he was doing YouTube videos, and like years ago, like he pissed in his mouth. He was doing like crazy shit like that, pissed in his own mouth.
Yeah, right. I
And
like
now
where
he-
this is going.
And now he's running for like a senator of some state or some shit.
Okay, that's nothing to do with what I don't want to reimagine. I'm very happy with who I am. It's just
No,
me.
I know.
But what I'm trying to say is there's no gimmick behind it. It's
No, there
just
isn't.
me.
It's literally just you.
It's just that, this guy's like, in Greek it's pronounced differently. Very mysterious. And then, you hear that and you're like, fuck, no wonder. No fucking wonder,
Oh shit.
Poseidon, say Pantelis in your own Greek words they're saying.
Oh, in Greek, how I say it? Padeli.
Yeah, exactly. Padeli.
Huh.
Mysterious. That's a different name. No, it's because the NT in Greek, when you have NT together, it
Yes.
makes the D sound.
Yes.
Right? So Pantelis, right? In Greek, NT together makes D. So it'd be Padeli.
It's like my
Very
name.
simple.
My first name.
Yeah.
Not Poseidon, the other one, which I'm not gonna say, because I really am mysterious.
Yeah, he's mysterious. Poseidona is very easy. Poseidon with an A. Poseidona.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are. It's just so infuriating. Like you hear, and then this is why like now I'm slowly starting to back off real celebrities. Like when shit happens or whatever. Like you get mad. I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I don't know the full story because people say stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exhibit A.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but exhibit it. But I'm saying even me, I'm not.
No, I know.
Like and even me, this happens. So I'm like, and I'm. What am I? Z level. Like so like, imagine A level what they have to go through. Yeah, just nonsense. Well, Mike, remember when we did Rogan?
Yeah.
Mike, when the story they said about the Hells Angels.
Oh
when
yeah.
And then when we left, all the media here printed out 20 minutes after the show's over. Mike supports the Hells Angels.
That's retarded.
Yeah. It's like, how would you know? I was there. I was in the conversation. I was part of. He did not say his. You fucking idiots.
I can't, man.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So that kind of shit. Are you bound to English? What do you mean? Let's
What
see.
does that
Oh,
mean?
Poseidon, do you speak Greek? Yeah, he speaks Greek.
Yes.
Justin Trombley is like, you're not mysterious, you're gay. Which could be mysterious. Let's see. They just say sometimes something they wish was true. Sometimes, yeah, I think they just make shit up. Yeah, no, we're both trilinguals, speak English, Greek, and French,
Yeah.
and we understand Spanish.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to do French comedy too. I'm starting to translate my jokes and do it in French.
Which you did well.
Yeah, you were
We
there.
spoke about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
You did very well, more than well.
so I'm gonna start doing it in French. It's a nice, it's a whole new market of people that I could entertain.
En français, en fait.
No, never in not in France French.
Non, mais pourquoi?
That's why I wouldn't do it. Gay.
Yes, that's what I was waiting for.
I know. I had to give it to you. I know you were waiting. Like poor kid's trying. He's poking the bear. Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing that shit in French. Everyone should know another language if you can. But the best time, honestly, is when you're young, man. If you could teach your kids anything, Chinese, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Teach them another language when they're young. It's amazing. The more they know,
But
it's even better.
Even when you're older, if there's a will, you can learn pretty
If there's
quickly.
look, like Poseidon was about to say, even when you're older, when there's a will
There's a way.
to suck his dick.
Wait, what? But I've noticed
Wherever there's a will, there's a
But
Poseidon ready to suck Will's
The
dick.
best way to learn languages as an adult is to not even to watch movies in that language. It's you have to kind of live in the culture for a bit.
You know what? Justin says that I do great in French. Thank you, Justin. Gary, you're right. Yeah, pas de lit, pas de lit, pas de lit, no bed in French. Pas de lit, no beds, pas de lit, or no bed. That's funny. It's very close to that, yeah. So, but you see, you could pronounce it. You see, there's a different pronunciation because it's a different fucking language, bro.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I was like, Jesus Christ, these are like, yo, this guy, he's fucking. I was like, what are they saying? Imagine, and this is me grabbing a microphone going on stage. Done nothing. no fucking facial shit, nothing. Just me with my actual name going on stage. Like this guy, he's hiding his real identity, which is pronounced differently. It's so stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember when I worked at Telus, they had did something because so at Telus I was my first year I was 14th in all of Quebec. Second year was 7th. Third year I finished 4th, and I was in the top 50 of Canada for representatives. And
This is for BJ's given or received?
received.
Okay.
And but
You get 3 points once you're dead.
Jesus Christ. And somebody had started a rumor or something
About
that-
you?
Yeah, that the way I'm doing all these sales is I'm hacking the system. or
Oh,
some
yeah, I
shit.
remember this. And oh
I was
god,
like, what? But really, what I would do
Is
is
you'd be good to customers.
not just that. Also, if I didn't make my numbers by midweek, I would take overtime at other stores to add
make
to
up
those
for it.
numbers.
Yeah, okay.
To make up for it. So I just worked harder than everyone else. I would work 60-hour weeks just to make those numbers and overachieve those numbers. But people would start saying crazy shit.
It's he's hacking the system. Poseidon's there with glasses and a Red Bull. I'm in the mainframe. I'm in the main. Oh, I'm in the. Oh, I can't. Oh, they're about to catch me, guys. We got 10 seconds. Break the code, Poseidon. Break the code. I got this, Lisa. I got this.
I don't know, the scene goes like this.
Beep. I'm in.
Oh,
It's
man.
so stupid, dude. The
It's
stuff
crazy.
people
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
The stuff people say.
Or just, I remember like, I remember when remember I told you the story. I replaced at the biggest store of Telus,
Yeah.
and then they were mad at me because I replaced for 5 hours, and in those 5 hours,
You just killed sales, yeah.
annihilated everyone.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem I have with those kind of jobs is just people get mad at you for selling, for doing
Yeah.
well, when it's like, unless he comes and actively takes a customer from you, fucks
That's
you over,
different.
that's different.
Yes.
But if he's just better at his job than you are, you got nothing to be mad at. Just step up your game.
By the way, somebody tried to do that when I sold cars. This Italian short man, he
Yeah.
tried to steal my client, bro. Can I say the story of how it went?
I don't mind.
Okay, so it was funny because, okay, so I had this client. I'm gonna say a bit of backstory. When I would take my lunches at the dealership, the way the dealership was, it was the whole showroom, and on top was a huge glass, and it was the break room, and you can literally see the whole floor. Okay, so I would take my lunches literally with a bowl, eating and staring at the floor.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. Yeah, okay, but go on.
In case a client of mine comes back. Anyways, like I was hungry, you know.
I have to stop you. Gary's like, this is all poppycock. Everybody knows you make your numbers by sucking dicks.
God damn.
Yeah.
You've got everyone on board with a gay joke.
Goddamn right.
God damn. Even my brothers, fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
God damn it. We've influenced the nation. Everyone's on board. That's amazing. You're at the grocery store. My friend, you're going to use this to suck a dick? What do you sing? Do the dick minimum.
So where was it? Oh yes, we used to work with an Italian man, and he soon quit after that because everyone hated him.
Yes.
He kept stealing people's sales,
Yes.
and they told me this, and I was like, I'm gonna keep my eye on him. And one day, I had a client walked in, looked at a car. She's like, okay, let me just go look at Ford right next door. I'll be right back. I'll see, I just
Yeah.
want to test drive the car. So the client leaves, and I go on lunch, and I'm eating my sandwich. The client comes back. He grabs the client. I don't know what he said. He said something stupid like, oh, no, it's okay. I'll take
Fat
care
men
of it
have
while
heart
he's
attack.
on-"
Come.
Huh?
Fat men have heart attack. Come with me now.
So, anyways, he's walking around, and he's looking around frantically to see if I noticed him taking my
But you
client.
saw him from on
I
top.
saw him from on top, and I'm just eating my sandwich, and I'm waiting till he notices me.
The fat eagle is watching.
Because I'm... Literally.
He looks up. Just imagine you're a little time. He's like, look, and then he remembers. You know when you have a flash in your head, like, uh-oh, and he looks up, and
Well,
all he
that-
sees is this. Caw-caw!
Well, that's what happened. He was looking around, and he's going back and forth between the garage and this, that, and at the last minute, he thought he got away with it, and then because he's holding the key, right, and then he
key to your
stops, and then he goes, and he just sees me like this, just staring at him like that, and he goes and he panics, and then he goes and puts the key back.
The lady's like, why are you panicking? He's up there staring at me eating sandwich.
And then he comes-
So what? Normally, he's sucking dicks.
Fuck, man.
Very suspicious behavior for fat eagle.
So anyway, he ends up telling the client to wait in the waiting area. Anyways, so I hoover my sandwich at this point.
I like how you keep saying that. I hoover my sandwich.
Like I eat it very fast.
Yeah, no. It makes me irritated when you say that.
Really?
Yeah, in the script that I had to rewrite,
Yeah.
that's how they were describing stuff. Like I hoovered it down, and I was like, I'm gonna punch this person in the face.
So anyway, and then I go meet the client. I do the sale, everything. She's finalized, signs, blah blah. Leaves for another day for the delivery. I think right before closing, most of the managers have went home. There's that. Bro, I grab him. There was a blind spot of cameras between the garage and the showroom.
Okay.
Right where the bathrooms were, I think, because they weren't allowed to have cameras pointing. Anyways, whatever.
That's where the rape happened.
I grab him, bro, and I pin him on the wall like this. I go, motherfucker, if you try again to steal one of my fucking sales, I'll be under your bed when you sleep. Like this. I was like, oh man, I wasn't trying to.
That's a weird sexual assault related threat.
I was like, and then he's like, I wasn't trying to steal anything. I was just trying to help you out, man. I'm like, you're never gonna. Unless I ask for help, you don't fucking help me.
You're gonna fucking listen. Now, I'm gonna finish up by sucking your dick, and then when I'm done, you're gonna go and apologize, buddy. Unzip your pants.
So, anyways, needless to say, he never tried to steal a sale from me ever.
Obviously not. I'm gonna be under your bed.
Where you go to sleep.
The guy's like, the guy's like, sleep on a futon. Like,
I'll find a way. When there's a will, there's a way.
yeah. And you're gonna fuck Will whenever he's in your way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I remembered something I used to talk about I remember I used to talk about this on stage back in the day, and then I think I might bring it back because it's never like I don't have it up anywhere right now. I'm not gonna say the name of the guy, but you know you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But the subject came up about people that had pet snakes, and I was like, personally, I don't like snakes like at all. Like
I really don't like snakes either.
Like and I think if you have a pet snake, that's fucking it's a snake. Don't have pet. Like no, we're talking about their pets. There's nothing weird about it. And I was like, he's like, you're being weird by saying that.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I was like, no,
you're the
if
weird
you
one.
have a pet snake, you're the weirdo. Humans, animals are all fucking weird. We're weird of snakes. If you have a snake, you got some fucking issues that you got to deal with. It's not me that has the problem. So then this Zygate, he doesn't even have a snake. It's just the topic of he was defending snake owners. And his wife jumped in. And he's like, like I guess to diffuse the situation, snakes back in the day, they used to have legs and crawl around. And then,
Oh, I know who you're talking
and then I was like, oh, you mean like dinosaurs and shit, like back in the day? She's like, no, not dinosaurs, not mythology. I'm talking about the Bible. And I was like, not mythology, we're talking about the Bible. Holy shit. She's like, yeah, in the Garden of Eden, they had legs. And I was like, okay, but not mythology, right? We're still in this? We're still in the non-mythology thing? She's like, yeah, they didn't have it. And I go, what happened to their legs? Well, God got mad at them, smited them, and now they have to crawl on their bellies forever. And then I looked at him and I go, bro, are you going to punch this bitch in the face or am I? Like, like, what the fuck is happening here? What is happening? Not myth. Not myth, bro. Dinosaurs is a myth. I quoted the Bible. I was like, okay.
The world is nuts, bro.
Yeah.
The world is nuts.
Yeah. I was like, okay. That's where we're going with this.
But yeah, snakes do make me very uncomfortable. First of all,
even in the Bible, snakes are not good. Who thinks snakes are good?
They're slimy, right?
No, bro. You know why? I don't touch fucking snakes, bro.
No, I don't touch them either, but they are slimy.
How do you know? Trouser snakes you're talking about.
Oh, God damn. Again with the gay.
But a Poseidon quote Gary put up. When there's a will, there's a way to suck his dick.
Fucking shit.
See, Noah's like dinosaurs are actually kind of in the Bible. Not according to her. According to her, dinosaurs.
They are? I don't know. I
myth.
never read the Bible.
It depends, I guess. Now people are changing it. Some people think that fucking Jesus was riding Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I don't fucking know.
What?
Dude, people have bastardized the Bible. Like it's.
Do you think Jesus was just a really advanced alien?
As opposed to the backwards aliens. So he's a really advanced alien.
Yeah.
Part of really advanced, and he came down here. He's like, I'm gonna use my advancements for what? Make some fish. Scare them by walking on the water.
Heal a blind man.
What about when they try to kill you? I'm gonna go with it.
I must teach them.
Yeah, what are you
respect
talking
and
about?
love.
Yeah. If social media were in the Jesus era, what would change? He'd be on World Star. That's what it would change. World Star!
Oh, yeah, walking on water.
Yeah. This motherfucker's walking on water.
Oh, speaking of social media, do you see what Instagram is doing? Getting rid of the likes.
I still see likes.
Well, because I think you have a US version of Instagram.
I have whatever the fuck I want to have. Is there a problem? Is there a problem? Do you have a
There's
problem
no
that I have a
problem.
US? Are you now anti-American?
No, there's no problem with me, good sir. But they have.
I am a real American. You understand? I fight for the rights of every man.
But what I'm trying to say is they got rid of the numbers of likes in Canada first as a test.
Not for me.
Well, because like I said, you have a Moroccan version.
How do you have an American? Why do you assume I have a different version?
You probably uninstalled and reinstalled it when you were in the States.
That's nonsense. Nonsense. So wait, now all my likes, people. Oh, you can't see how many.
Yeah.
So I could see the likes, but you can't see the likes.
Exactly.
So, but I can see everybody's likes.
No.
Yes, I can.
No.
Yes, I can.
Well, they haven't updated it yet. Does it say number of likes under the picture when you see other people's?
Yeah, this guy's got 3,060.
Yeah, but they're getting rid of that
Why?
because apparently it influences a bad influence for children and for creators, content creators.
Okay, so hold on. I'm not saying I'm against it, but just I'm gonna play whore's advocate for a second. So it's a bad influence for kids, right? But the amount of pussy shots on Instagram and ass shots, that's fine.
Well, that's the whole thing.
The amount of soft drinks that are being sold through literal butt cheeks of women, that's not a bad influence.
No, but that's another thing. Another reason they're doing that. They want to diminish that kind of content.
How is it going to diminish that kind of content? Just because I can't.
Because women do it to get likes, right,
Yeah.
and to sell shit.
You're forgetting something. Just because I can't see the number of likes they're getting doesn't mean they're not getting the hearts, bro. They're getting the hearts. You feel me? So the people making it are still getting the positive reinforcement. That is like a fake. That's like a phony activist type of way to do it. Do you know what I mean?
I guess.
Because it's just you're not really tackling the issue.
Because the focus was for the content creators. They want more like.
They want people who are like only like stuff if it's has a lot of likes.
They want people to make more creative content.
But I don't know how that's gonna help. I understand, like, because there's certain people who it's like, oh, if this guy has 10 likes, even though I like his video, I'm not gonna like it. But this guy has 1 million likes, I'll like it because clearly people like it as 1 million. That's what they're trying to say. But that's not how you help small creators. The way you help small creators is by promoting their stuff,
Yeah.
pushing it to more people, not by hiding how many likes they get. It's all this fake shit. It's all this fake, like YouTube used to say how they wanted to. How they wanted to help, new content creators and all that. And then it all shifted the second they started getting Coca-Cola money and all that shit for those ads. Like, fuck these people. We'd rather just have these Jimmy Kimmel videos and all that shit, put our ads in front of their fucking ads, because they're basically ads, those clips, so you can watch the real show and make our money that way. That's why they crack down all these channels.
Fuck.
Yeah, you see No BS with SB says it, and it's the truth. They don't care.
No.
Sebastian, 100%. They don't give a fuck. But that's why now everything's changed. That's why now people are grabbing what they support and they're really supporting it. That's why people keep asking me to do the Patreon thing. The only reason is I already have the content, right? The reason people are like open up a Patreon is so they can. They're trying to find excuses to support. I don't want to start a Patreon, but that's why they're asking. There's nothing else. They're like, I'm getting for free. Why would you? It's just because they're like, no, how do we support? Because they're tired of this shit. Me too, I'm tired of this shit. I'd rather support shit that I like.
What's a Patreon exactly? I never fully understood.
Patreon is it's a service, it's a site where basically what you can do is you can choose tiers and you could charge people like a subscription service.
Uh-huh.
So let's say, you know how Netflix is with shows? So let's say I have a Patreon and I have my exclusive content is on Patreon and you pay $2 a month, $5 a month, whatever I choose, and you get different stuff. So if you pay $2 a month, let's say you get the podcast every week early before it's free. So it's free on Wednesdays, you'll get it on Saturday, let's say, for example. So that's one perk for $2. Then if you get, $3 a month, then I could put up a live stream video, like let's say Pantelis Live, will only be on Patreon first for a week. So you could only see me live in chat if you're one of the Patreon subscribers, and it goes like that.
Okay.
And then $5 you get different stuff. You could even put shirts. You could even put people to be producers. So you have credits, and then their names are as producers.
Oh,
You could do whatever. You could get creative with it. You could do
Yeah.
whatever you want. Just it's a way of people paying for something that they want to support,
Yeah.
and then they get it. You
Yeah.
know, and a lot of people now, a lot of comics, what they do is they have, like, let's say how we have the podcast, and then they have Patreon specific things that you could only get on Patreon. So they'll release an extra episode a week only on Patreon. And depending on the comic, let's say if the comic is really censored, then maybe the Patreon episode will be uncensored. You know what I mean? Or the Patreon will tackle something else, or but it was created for a place that artists can create stuff and then have people who like the art to support it directly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of potential here too with like a new network type of shit. You know, like
Yeah.
with Mike and what he's doing and everything.
Yeah, I know it's like at $100 a month, you get Pantelis naked pics. It just becomes those premium Snapchats.
Yeah.
Like, sir, you can't do this. It's not what you told us you were coming here to make videos.
It's just 2-hour video of different shots of you
Different naked
naked.
photos. Yeah. But you see, here's the thing. So Tom says, so look at this. So our boy Ray Miller says, thanks for all the entertainment for every week. You are very welcome. Loving to do this. Let's see. Tom says, Patreon sucks. I have to pay 20% on both my U.S. Patreon people I support. Get the fuck out of here. But is that a UK thing? Because extra taxes, right? Because that's the other thing is people take their cuts, but depending on what country you're in, the taxes, could fuck you too. Poseidon could set up a GoFundMe just so you can continue to be a Poseidon. Yeah, then there's GoFundMe, but GoFundMe, as far as I understand, is for different kinds of stuff. Like I don't think GoFundMe is for like consistent.
GoFundMe is for like people who create a new product.
Either a new product or there's like a tragic thing that happened.
Yeah.
And so it's like for one goal. Patreon is more for monthly continuous.
I should make a GoFundMe.
So instead of
Let's say I want to go vacation somewhere and be like, okay, this I budget how much everything is gonna cost, and I go, this is a GoFundMe for like and I make a show of fucking whores and shit.
well,
like,
if you bring your camera and tape it and then I'll edit it, people will pay because they're gonna get the video in the end.
really?
Yeah, they're not paying for your vacation. For you,
obviously.
they're paying for it.
No, I
For
know.
them, what they're paying for is to produce
the content.
Yeah, to
Yes,
produce a
I
film. So
know.
that's funny. Let's see. Where's the merch I'll buy tonight? Well, there's 2 drink minimum merch on the Teespring site we still have. Actually, Poseidon soon is gonna be in charge of merch. So when we leave Teespring, that's the site that we're on now, right? Which I don't like. I have content. I have shirts from them, but I don't like them that much. When we leave officially, what we're doing is we're actually going to make them locally. We have a guy. Well, there was 2 different people, but I think I know who I want to go with, and we gotta go look at the shirts and all that shit. Figure out which ones we like. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pay our own money, buy a bunch of them. Poseidon's gonna store them at his house. And then Poseidon's going to be in charge of, sending out all the orders once a week. So we're going to physically own them. It's a big investment, but we're going to do it. You want Pantelis Live? There's Pantelis podcast ones that we had made.
Yeah.
I never thought of Pantelis Live, but the logo's cool, so maybe Pantelis Live will make one. Yeah, maybe I'll make a Pantelis Live one too, because the logo is nice. The blue and red looks nice.
Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, like it's a black shirt and it has the blue and red logo here.
So Bloods, Crips, and Blacks.
Yeah, that's exactly that. Oh, and we were supposed to have Massimo today.
Yes, it's true.
However, he forgot, so he went back to New York because he forgot that he had some today. I texted him. He's like, "Oh shit!" He goes, "I forgot. I'm back in New York." And I think he got engaged, didn't he?
Oh, good for him.
Didn't he put that on Facebook? I got engaged.
I don't know. I'm rarely on Facebook, by the way.
I saw it last night. I think he got engaged.
I'm barely on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I should have asked him. Fuck, I forgot.
It's just a bunch of old
Do
people.
you know how Mr. Beast makes his... I don't know who Mr. Beast is. Who's Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, merchandise, silver and gold thing. Yeah, no, I gotta step up the... We know we have to step up the merch game. It's just, other things keep coming up in the that go ahead of it. But before the new year, all that shit should be settled. I know that Poseidon's super motivated because he wants to do more for all the shows, and that's one of the things that came in. For him to take more responsibility and run that. Plus, it'll be easier for us too because even though you could get off Teespring and they have those sales or whatever, we just will be happier if we could control the quality of the shirts.
No.
If we could see the shirt and we like the quality, we bought, let's say fucking 1,000 pieces or whatever. So we're going to be happier doing that and then selling them. And then, because the reason why I want to have that, get like, 2 drink minimum, Pantelis, I'm from Park X. Because when we had those on the site, it's because people that would buy them mostly weren't from Canada, they were from the States. Like when we went down to New York and all, every time I go down, when there's people that have shirts that are like 2 drink minimum related or stuff that we said, like we used to have the I'm from Park X bro shirts. I was always surprised that people bought them. But then I realized, like, why wouldn't they? Like, they're just supporting a show they like. Yeah. And they have shirts that everybody else there doesn't, So we just want to control. All we want to do is control the quality, and we're going to have, like, different sets. We'll have some 2 drink minimum, Pantelis, and some of the funny sayings, like I'm from Park X, bro, Poseidon shirt and all that. Yeah. Yeah, Americans are great fans. Americans support. They're very, very good fans.
I like that about Americans.
Yeah.
But in Canada, they're not like this here.
No, in Canada, we had well, I don't know about all of Canada. I know that Montreal, what it's known for is like that whole, well, they call it hater culture, but I think it goes deeper than that. It's basically when you're from here and you're doing stuff, even if you're the best at doing it, nobody gives a shit. They view you as like you're nothing.
Until you leave.
The second you start making a name somewhere else, the first, oh, he's ours. He's our guy. He's from here.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it would have been better if you supported from the. However, I'm also a little bit lucky because being with Mike, the French side, super supportive.
No.
Even the ones that don't speak English, just because when I did the French part, they were super supportive. When I did the French show, and then people were asking me to do French. People were asking me to do French from the first time we had done Suzekut. People were in the chat asking for it.
Oh, yeah,
so
I remember that.
The Quebecers, as opposed to like the rest of Canada, very, very supportive. Like, dude, they were supportive. They were supportive to me.
Because I think it goes with the culture.
Yeah, they were very, and they still are. Yeah. Like now, when you just mention at shows little things like, oh, Pantelis is probably going to start doing his hour in French.
And I don't think that's going to change.
They're all, even the comedians like Géraldin, when he was there, what did he say? He's like, fuck, if you could do that for an hour, what you just did, let me hook you up with a place in Gatineau.
Yeah.
Like everybody, the French side is they really, really want to support me.
It's the culture. I think it's the culture. And it's not going to change. It's if they, I love that energy, by the way.
I think they're going to keep, if I keep doing it, I think they're going to keep supporting me more.
No.
And even Mike, they support him through the hard times. So that
Yeah.
So me, I got nothing but love for them. I mean, because not just, the reason why I'm very cool with the French scene is because the French scene, the French fans, and support me. And before I even did French, they supported me doing the English stuff just because they found me through 2 drink minimum because of Mike and then Suzekut and all that. And even though it wasn't their first language, they weren't super. They were still like, all right, well, he's our guy, so we'll support him. So imagine when I'm doing it in French, So yeah, Sebastian's like, it's because you're sexy. That's why they come out. But Sebastian probably knows too, because Sebastian's been to like different cities and shit. He sees how different cultures like support differently, and some. Like there's some even comedians, there's some cultures like pockets of comics that you're in the same city and they won't want you doing well or whatever. But I know that the American fans, fuck man, we never really had like hater thing from them at all.
No, never.
It's always been like from when we first got on Compound Media with 2 drink minimum. I've always had people being super nice, super supportive. Yeah. Let's see. I could really see Pantelis and Poseidon 20-minute fiction comedy series, Curb style, self-released on YouTube or Patreon.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny you say that. We actually have an episode. Never gonna release that.
But it was nice though.
I didn't like it. It's too low budget.
You're never gonna like it.
I'm never gonna be happy. That's 100% true. Yeah. But it's even Phil. When I was talking to Phil about it, I told him the issues I had with it. He had the same issues.
Okay.
And it was all about.
I heard you guys talking about it.
Yeah, it was all about the scene with the scene backstage.
Yeah.
That was the weakest scene I find. Yeah, but we'll see what I'm cooking up with Robbie. We'll see what happens with the time travel thing. If that opens doors,
it should.
Yeah, if that opens doors,
I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, because if that opens doors like with Netflix and shit, that then obviously, what do you think I'm gonna want to work on next? Actually, I want, you know what show I was, I started writing something like a year ago, and then I stopped because I got busy. You know what I always wanted? Well, what I want to write the past year, but I just don't know where it would fit because of the whole language thing. I wanted to do with because people were always curious about like how I met Mike and like how all this shit happened. What I wanted is I wanted to write a show about Mike, his life, like right during the court case thing, like right towards the middle and end, to have all that explained, you know, and all the shit he was going through. You know, it's a comedy and you know, and me, like Park X, all that shit. But they're never connected, right? For like a fucking season. Because we didn't meet each other, you know? So you see all that shit.
Oh, yeah,
so
that
you
would be
get
dope.
everything. You get all the Mike Ward stuff. You get all the Poseidon nonsense.
Yeah,
You get all that shit. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I
that's
like
what I was
that.
thinking.
Yeah, that's sexy. I like it. It's hot.
I started writing. I had sent a draft.
Oh, you did?
Mike. Yeah, I had sent a draft.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But it's just that I was thinking about it because there's a lot of French in it. Just the way I was writing. And I don't know where it would fit. Like, who would get that? Like, what network would... Because it was something that would really work well in Quebec.
Wasn't that movie that was with the two cops there, the cop from Quebec and the cop from Ontario? What's that movie called?
Yeah, hold
Didn't
on.
it do really well?
Fakra, let's see. Fakra says, fan for life because of the hair. I look like a rocker. Very good. That's the reason. Silver and Gold says, you know who makes the most money in comedy? The producers. Yeah, that's why I produce my own shit. That's why I book my own venues and do all that shit. We got Flat Cat. Combine the Mike story with your horror movie. No, that's the horror movie's gonna be that's gonna be that's gonna be sick. But that is not like, you know, something I want to do, but I wouldn't. There's so much shit going on at once. I'd rather focus on the.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always thought that would be cool because the whole
Baby steps.
Yeah, because instead of doing both, but I thought that would be fun because I'd cover all bases. But for YouTube, the original idea was the pilot that we shot with Poseidon. Was and the other people that were in it was to make a YouTube series.
Yeah.
But it cost I spent all my money that I had saved up just to do the pilot. Remember?
Yeah.
Like if you want to do it well, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So the truth is, you need producers. You need well, unless you have the money, but if not, you need like producers to help make shit.
Yeah.
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 If you were asked to do this isn't happening, would you have a good story? All kinds.
What?
This is not happening. The storytelling show where you have all kinds of fucking stories. Like, this is not happening. I've thought about like
There's
what
a
I would
show
use.
called This Is Not Happening?
Yeah, Ari Shafir first started that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's his storytelling show. But like, remember the vagina, the shit with toothpaste, all that stuff.
Oh
yeah. Those are stories for that kind of show.
Yeah.
That's where they would go. Poseidon could resume his porn career to finance the series.
My porn career.
You'd have to suck a lot of dicks to make enough money for us to make that show.
Why am I sucking dicks? Why aren't I fucking getting my dick sucked?
I don't know. Why? You tell us.
Oh, God. I see what you did there, asshole.
You see what I did there? Yeah, so we got to leave in a bit, guys. Going to close the shop up a little bit earlier to make sure that we make it on time. It's going to be fun, man. I can't wait. Drink some coffee so I could... Because fucking Poseidon got the wrong coffee.
Well, I think they fucked up at the Tim Hortons.
You fucked up.
No. Because I told them one with 1 cream, 1 sugar, and one with 2 creams.
Uno sugar, yeah. And then?
I thought it was... Okay. Does this sound complicated? May I please get 1 large coffee with 2 creams?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't speak Spanish.
And then may I please also get another large coffee with 1 cream and 1 sugar?
Can I just say something right now? Interesting how you lied. I was on the phone with you when you ordered.
Yeah, that's how I said it.
No, it's a weird lie that
how
you
did
did
I say
because you
it?
didn't even need to lie. You first ordered yours, which was 1 cream, 1 sugar.
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, I reversed them.
But
I'm
isn't
sorry.
it strange?
Oh, wow.
Isn't it
It's not,
strange?
It's not a big deal, bro.
That your default is bullshit.
But I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just saying how I ordered.
Suspicious. Why is your default the bullshit, sir?
But I'm not saying it the bullshit. I'm just saying how I ordered. But that's how I ordered.
Sweet check. We're only live for a couple more minutes. Then we gotta run down to do the 2 drink minimum. By the way, I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I got something really cool.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, you better be. I spent money on it. You better be. Silver and Gold. Poseidon is so gay, is what you're saying? Well,
why am I gay all of a
let
sudden?
me tell you
bro?
something, Silver and Gold. If only you knew what I got him as a gift.
Are you serious? I knew it was something homosexual.
Who said it's something homosexual?
Well, the way, I don't know this.
The way what?
Ah,
Did Sweet Chick says, did you get him a big fist? Only small fists enter that fucking crevice. Your Poseidon cherry. We're gonna pop your Poseidon cherry. It's good. It's good though. People are gonna like it, and
thank
you
you.
know what? You're gonna actually like it.
yeah.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna be like, you know what? There's nothing inaccurate about the gifts here. I like them.
But nothing gay.
Well, Poseidon.
Ah, come on, bro. But I'm
Here's-
not a homosexual, bro. What
here's
the
the thing.
hell, man?
Here's the
You
thing.
gotta stop this,
Here's
bro.
the thing. Here's the thing, Poseidon.
Jesus Christ.
The lady doth protest too much. You yell so much that you're not gay, which makes everyone believe you're probably one of them gays.
No, I do not yell. The reason why is because, anyways, whatever. forget
What's the
it.
reason?
It's because you keep calling me gay. But
Right.
I'm not.
But to me, you're the gayest man I know. You used to be, at least. You were the happiest person out there.
Oh, happy, yeah. When you say it like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I am happy.
You're the happiest gay I know. John Singodar's happy too, though, actually. It's not just you. John's happy. But you.
Who is that again?
you
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
John, you know John. I hope he fucking smacks you. We accept you as you are, Poseidon. That's
Yeah.
what they're saying. Unless you're gay, is what they're saying.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't say it. They accept you as you are. Nobody cares, Poseidon. It's
No, I know.
It's 2019 going on
No,
2020.
I know, but
Just
I'm a
tell us.
whoremonger, bro. That's who
Just
I am.
tell us.
I fucking love
Maybe
whores.
that's why you think that's why you're spending so much money on whores.
Why?
You're just trying to find what's missing, but really it's a dick.
No, you fucking asshole.
You think behind all these vaginas,
I
you're
get
just looking
very
for a
erect.
giant cock?
I get very erect when I think of women, bro. When I watch porn, women getting fucked.
Yeah, but maybe it's because the dick is what's getting you hard.
When
ever
I fuck women, I get very
Hold
hard.
on. Because you're thinking of a dick. You're like, oh, this dick is doing some damage. Do you think that maybe
You're a
that's
fucking
what it
piece
is?
of shit, bro.
That's probably what it is. Look, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. However, you're a homosexual.
Fucking guy, bro. Piss me off.
You're the most. It's so funny how you get so riled up. Seriously, it's like you're a fat guy from 1998. I'm not gay, bro. What are you?
Wait, a fat guy from 1998?
Yeah.
What does fat guys and gays have to do with 1998?
You tell me. Why didn't you react like that? You're like, how does he know? Wait, how does he know? How did he calculate this?
Yeah, what does it have to do with 1998?
Because you're a fat guy,
Yeah,
okay? And you're super homophobic.
I'm not super homophobic.
In 1998, it would be the same thing. In 1998, if I would say, hey, bro, you're gay. Nobody would be like, yeah, probably. People would be like, hey, what the fuck, bro? Okay, they'd freak out.
I don't
And that's
react
what's
like
happening.
that. No, but I'm not homophobic. I like they can
Yeah.
be gay. People can be gay.
Behind that fucking fence. That's what
Oh,
it
by
sounds
the
like.
way, I
That's what it
want
sounds
to
like.
close with the story. By the way, okay. Look, in all seriousness, it actually disgusts me.
What?
Okay, homosexuality. It's actually disgusting, bro.
Listen, guys, I'm
Like,
not
two dudes kissing is disgusting.
Listen,
It's
I'm
disgusting.
not
Let's
homophobic
be
with these
honest.
fucking people.
No, let's be honest. Look, they can do whatever they want, but like away from me. Anyways,
Yeah, but you don't understand.
the reason why I'm bringing this up is
I
'cause-
get disgusted by a straight couple that's like ugly making. So it's not. It's just if I don't like something, I'll find disgusting. But the way you're making it sound is that you find gay people disgusting.
no, not them existing disgusting.
But that's amazing.
No, the act of like two dudes fucking, like I find it very disgusting. It's very nasty, you know. Like this one time, so when I went to go get you a coffee when we were doing a 2DM, this was a few weeks ago. I went
Suck
to
the
go
dick.
from Starbucks. As soon I step out with your coffee on the tray, and I was taking a sip out of my latte, right? And as I step out of the Starbucks, at the light, there was two gay dudes literally just going at it, like French kiss, like super hardcore.
Hold on. Did you yell, "Dad, get the fuck away from there"?
One of them had colored hair and shit. My instinct was to spit out my coffee. I was so disgusted. I was like, "Whoa!"
Okay. I don't think that.
So I spat my coffee in the street, and people.
I
were
don't think
staring
that
at
that's the
me.
problem. I don't think so because I think that maybe if you should ask a gay guy, maybe they find it disgusting the other way around, right? Because it's not what you like. So I don't think that's. I
No,
don't think
maybe
that's,
they find it disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying,
think. I don't think that's weird.
No, but the reason why I'm saying is because like I cannot. Be
I think
gay.
the way you describe it is hilarious.
Okay, yeah.
But you're like.
What I'm trying to say is I cannot be gay because I find it disgusting. I find it repulsing.
That's not true. That's not true. You could still be gay. You could be a self-hating gay guy.
I've never really expressed self-hate of myself. I don't really hate myself. I love myself.
Unless we find out you're gay.
God, he's doubling down, bro.
Yeah, tripling down. I'm putting my boots on. All right. Cool. Let's see. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but you're so gay. That's a good one, yeah. All right, guys. So that's all we got for you. If you're in Montreal, you got about an hour to get down to the Bordel. Enjoy the live show with us, 2 drink minimum. If not, remember to subscribe. Go to my website and subscribe to the Pantelis podcast on iTunes or wherever the fuck you get your podcast
gay stuff.
Your gay stuff. Your podcast. You for Poseidon. Poseidon. What is it? MikePence.com. Your website. MikePence.com for Poseidon. I was like, bro, I'm gonna electrocute them.
No, whoa, that's intense, bro. They're people, bro. They're people kind, bro. Let them be, bro.
It's hilarious. They're people kind. So yeah, subscribe and remember, guys, 2 drink minimum, taking over the goddamn world. Subscribe to that. Tell your friends about it. Get that subscriber count up. We got all kinds of crazy plans for that. And Poseidon, any last words? Okay, it's just a sound, I guess. All right. Thank you guys so much.